homes, or restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our King. Restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our King.
Alrighty.
Hello, world.
Hello? Hello? Hello, we're live. We're live.
Is anybody here?
Hello. Mandatory mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Hey guys, it's Chris. Welcome back to K97. Sorry.
Dude, you need to do that. We need to do that again.
I know. We do. Hello. Can you hear us? All right. I think they can hear us. Okay. Let's see. We got
Little change of scenery, guys.
That's right. Let's see. Who we got up in here? Hello, Mother of Dragon, Mander Duncan, D. Brown. Carol Brown's in the house, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We have something special coming up for Carol Brown.
Special announcement.
Electrode, Christian Oles. First of all, can you hear me? I know you can probably hear me because I'm loud. Can you hear James?
Can you hear me?
Electro, Christian, Jennifer, Her Monster Highness, Ungalient. K-Dubs, I'm glad your kid's okay. K-Dubs. I remember the chip tooth phase.
Oh, I thought that was his wife. Fell off
was
the
the
bed.
wife? I didn't know. I just saw her. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure.
I may have
believe it
assumed.
was.
I may have assumed.
I asked him if he had bunk beds.
That's what I was going to say. Mike Bushnell's in the house. What's up, Mike? Jemiah
Mike
Dixon. Hello. Marty. Amanda Duncan, B. Rye, Brittany Stapish, Jessica Shook. There's Jessica. Honorary Penguin's back.
Love it.
Fracture. Doc Calday's in the house, of course. Jennifer saying to his wife.
Doc.
Danny McKay, Randy Suimatsu, Lynn McCoon. Let's see. Be careful how Sanchez. Be careful. You know how Nightbot is. The Haynes man. Hello. Kara Fiddler, or is that Cora? Kevin Warner. Rod Dammit. Karen W. Jason Weeks, Warden of the North. Jackie Rowe. Let's see. Katie, Your Surf. Aaron back in the house. Dante S. Sonny Double T. Natalie's awake. Goddess Astrola. Astrola. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Lord Kev of House Fukin. Brian Norton. Hello, Brian Norton. Zara. Hello, Zara. Antique Gamer. Hello. Wesley Mons.
Happening.
Ida Niles, Dwight Walker, Sayonara Mist, I believe. Sonoria, I'm sorry. It just scrolled by. I'm sorry.
What did you say?
Sayonara. I'm sorry. Let's see. Alice Andros, Alessandra, Count Ripula, B-Rye, what's up? Higanio, I believe, Cordova. Hello. Sorry, Sayonara. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to another Sunday edition of a live Q&A. I was going to say something stupid.
I was going right with you.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're saying.
I was going to say
special's happening.
Some stupid game show. But it slipped my mind. It completely lost my train of thought. Real quick, thank you, Choo Choo Train, for subbing just a few minutes ago. And really quickly, also thank you to our newest Patreons. Thank you, Alfred Boismeyer, for upping your pledge. Really appreciate that, man, Alfred, if you're here. And thank you to Allison Bolivar. Appreciate it for the new pledge as well on Patreon.
Hell yeah.
And also, before we get started, it is Carol Brown's birthday. So, happy birthday, Carol Brown.
Happy birthday, Carol.
Happy birthday, CB. I know she's been celebrating all month so far.
Yes, she does a monthly birthday.
She does a monthly birthday, which is what I need to do.
Or month-long birthday, yeah.
There you go. So, we gotta give her a little something. This may not be good, but happy birthday, Carol Brown. Everybody in the chat, sing along with me, with us at home. So all your loved ones will be like, what the fuck is going on?
1 and 2 and...
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carol. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yay. Alrighty. Happy birthday, CB. Yes, and Proto Stark, by the way. Just saying.
May as well get that out of the way. Hey, you said something about a game show a second ago. And
Yeah, I
that
can't
reminded
remember.
me.
Something was coming to my head, but I can't remember. It's an older show, and then it
Dude.
slipped my mind.
The other day, I was at
D Brown, hey D.
I was at Starbucks ordering, and after I
Starbucks.
finished ordering, I said, "That sounded like I was solving a Wheel of Fortune puzzle." And then I was like, "Venti, caramel, mocha, white
my
chocolate." It was the way I said it. I felt so dumb.
That's
man.
a Yelpy place, man. I'm not gonna say. I refuse. I'm gonna say large, large whatever vanilla thing. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Venti. It's a
So
large-
scared you're gonna say something wrong.
What is that commercial? There's a commercial. No, it was a TV show that made fun of the way Starbucks labels their shit. Anyway.
I think it's a Paul Rudd thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
it. Exactly. That's it. Where he gets
He's like,
the language.
congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
Exactly. Because it's not right at all. Oh, shit. Anyway. All right. So let's get started. Let's see what we got here. We probably ran half the people off with that horrible rendition.
We did good.
Okay. Let's see what we got here on Patreon. Randy Suematsu's first. Randy's on the ball every week.
Yes.
He's always first. Thank you, Randy. And Danny's vision in the destroyed throne room, just as she touches the Iron Throne, just as she about touches the Iron Throne, she hears her dragons and turns away from the throne. Maybe this could hint that she will choose her family, whether dragons are coming of her baby over ruling Westeros. Maybe. I think so. I think it's 2 things. She didn't touch it. She chose not to touch it. So I think you're dead on at that. But also, it was also another little shout out to Jon Snow as well, because Snow was on the throne. But yeah, I think you're right. I think you're dead on it, Randy. I think I don't know if she can be the queen at the end of this thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm still conflicted on that whole thing. Like maybe for a short time, but then she decides it ain't for her or whatever it is, or she dies. I don't know. I'm just saying, but I think you're right. I mean, it's obviously something they did that for a reason. In the visual TV show versus the book version, which was insane, there was a bunch of visions, nothing like that. So, I think you're dead on. Mother of Dragon on Patreon, thank you. I just rewatched the scene where Danny buys/frees the Unsullied, just as in the books where it is ingeniously written. This is where Danny enters the game. She was patient, hard for a teenager. Oh, hard for a teenager. I'm sorry. Let's just
No, dude, I went right with you.
let me get back on track. I'm gonna get back on track. Yeah, she understood what Krasnus was saying. Yes, she held her tongue. I love that scene. That was my favorite though. That she knew Valyrian the whole time. So many people say this is the point where they begin to hate Danny. I don't get it. She follows both her advisor's directions as Jorah advised. She obtains an army with what means she has. As Sir Barristan advised, she gave that army a choice to be free or follow her. I agree with the book. Danny is better at the game than TV Danny, but I don't get the Danny hate. Yes, she roasted a few guys who hasn't. And yes, she's driven an internal dialogue of her right to the Iron Throne, but I think she is truly driven by is deeper. Is the same struggle that drove her brother, Rhaegar, and that drives Jon to break the wheel to create balance. So what do you... Oh, great one. Sir Smoke of House Bunk. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sexy Southern boy. Hey. Titles. What do you think? I agree. I don't understand the Danny hate. If people... and you could say that about the Sansa thing, because Sansa and Danny have a lot in common.
Right.
In that sense of the struggle. There is a little bit of entitlement that Danny has when she's younger, but she's a young girl, just like Sansa is. So as much as we say that Sansa's has whined about being queen and all that stuff, it's the same thing. They're young girls. So yeah, I've never understood it, honestly. I mean, I root for Danny, I really do. She does have a little bit of a snobby kind of thing, but she did grow up with Viserys. She grew up expecting to marry him and all this kind of stuff, and that was completely normal to her, and she does have that entitlement. But the whole point of it is she starts off like that and goes through all this shit and grows as a person and becomes the strongest girl in the show, arguably.
Yeah.
Like Sansa. So I've never understood the Danny
her snobby attitude it fades pretty quick.
Yes, I've never understood the Danny hate. I don't get it. So I hear a lot of that and book Danny and all that kind of stuff, but I agree. I don't understand it. I've never understood it.
Hard for a teenager.
But I mean, I guess everybody has an opinion. Some people hate Danny. Some people hate Arya. Some people hate Sansa. Some people hate Catelyn. Some people hate them all. I don't know. Some people hate anybody on the show that's not in the books. Period.
You should do a video about that. Psychoanalyze people based on who they hate.
Oh, yeah. See, there you go. That's not a bad idea. Carol Brown, happy birthday again. Thank you, Carol. With the endgame fast approaching along with Season 8, Episode 1, what will or could be a classic opening line in Episode 1 and by whom? And go. Also, my name day is tomorrow. Warming up that singing. Oh, we just did. The classic opening line in Episode 1. I don't know. It's going to start off at Winterfell or maybe Wintertown. But I don't know. Could it be who has the first line? Who has the first line? First of all, is it somebody big? Is it some minor character, or is it an extra with a line or something?
Right.
Or is it somebody like the Hound that has some clever thing to say? Is it Jon and Danny? I don't know, man.
I don't think they'll jump straight to a.
I don't know. Let's get some
character.
ideas from the chat, Carol. I don't know. I mean, it's completely guessing, but I know maybe it'll be Bran and Jaime. He's already gotten there, and it'll be the things I do for love.
I would love that.
That'd be a good like shit moment to open up the show.
Oh,
like he just got there. And he's in the Great Hall.
Just knock us back in our chairs right away.
Immediately. It's just a thought. Just a thought. I don't know. We'll see what the chat says. And while they're typing that, K-Dubs, thank you, K-Dubs. How do you think Mel will show up at Winterfell? Or how do you think Mel will show up at Winterfell? Even if she is with the fiery hand, she is essentially on 3 people's list, Jon, Davos, and Arya, or maybe even Gendry's. Do you think everyone will be, hey, cool, you brought fiery warriors, I'll just let you live for a while? I don't know if she'll go to Winterfell. I don't know if they'll run into her at Winterfell. I think she probably will, based off of, they just released, now this is not necessarily 100% correct, but they released the air times, right, of the Episode 1 and the rest of them. But the first one has a list of actors, and it does include her, and as well as some other notables that we are actually surprised by. I won't say here just in case. That might be a spoiler. We do expect, obviously, Melisandre to be back, but it does list her in Episode 1. So that's going to be at Winterfell. And if that's the case, now, again, just to be fair, in the past they have listed actors that are not in that episode. They're just in the season.
Yeah. So you've been fooled before.
Exactly. But it does say Episode 1. It does say Season 8, Episode 1, and have all these actors and a couple surprises in there, too. I won't say just for spoiler's sake, just in case anybody don't want to know surprises that we may or may not see. It wouldn't really be a spoiler. It would be just... I guess we didn't expect that, a couple of these characters. And it's not like Jack and Agar or something like that. But anyway. We'll see what we said in the chat here. But yeah, I don't know. I think something like that will go down K-Dubs, though, where she does return. And obviously Jon told her what he's going to do if she does. But they will, we said this before, she will convince them that she's going to die anyway. Let her die helping out. And that's all.
And they will let her.
They will let her. I think that's... That way she gets what she deserves and all that kind of stuff. She's got to pay for it. So I think that.
She's done well navigating around people
absolutely.
that hate her.
Let's see. I just saw, Bridge 4, Big Kev. What's up, man? Thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the generous donation to the fundraiser, brother. Read rest of the post stream. Read rest post stream. So, dude, while I was working this,
he's saying read the rest of that after.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. Will do. Sorry, man. Thank you, man. You didn't have to give that back. I'll give that back to your thing. But thank you, Kev, man. Appreciate it. Let's see here.
That is cool.
Yeah, man.
Very cool.
And Kev, we did shout that out last week, by the way. I don't know if you know that or not, but we shouted out. Let me find that again, actually, while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Let me grab that link. Here, and moderators can grab this too. We're going to, we did this, I don't know if you know, Kev, last season we did it, and we're going to do it again this season with a charity stream. So I'm down with anything that raises money for children. So there he is. Go here, couple extra dollars, whatever you got, help out Kevin's fundraiser, and there it goes again.
I was thinking that.
Why does it do that to me every day? Every damn week it does this.
There it goes.
I can't paste.
Locked up.
I can't paste it anymore. Mods, if you can grab that thing there. Anyway. Let's see. Bridge 4. Hi, no, this is us doing it together this way. Thanks, man. You're freaking awesome. Oh, no problem, dude. No problem at all. This is what we do this for, man. Thank you, Mother Dragon. But yeah, anybody that's got extra couple dollars, other extra dollar, it doesn't matter. Go over to that GoFundMe. This is Kevin set this up for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and I saw a few people we sent over there last week. He's trying to raise money for saving a child's life. This has affected his family, and we talked about this last week. I've had people in my family, my personal friends, whose children were literally saved by St. Jude, for example. So that's what we'll do again this year during episode 6. We'll do another fundraiser. Last year we raised $8,000.
Awesome. Yeah.
Last year was $8,000 for St. Jude. This year we're going for 12. What is that we said? 12. Yep. We said 10 or 12. There's no reason we can't get there with last season. No. Because we had 4,000 or 5,000 people, 8,000 people at some time. So we're going to do that again. We're
definitely going to start to go higher this year.
Absolutely. So yeah, appreciate it, mods, for grabbing that. I am now unable to post in my own chat for some reason.
It is crazy.
I don't know why this does this. But anyway, thank
Unless
you,
you do it a couple times and it says no more.
Maybe it's like, but I'm the
right.
I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, as long as we get it out there, I don't care who does it. But yeah, thank you, Kev. Appreciate it, man. Let's see here. The Haynes man, thanks. We're going to be like the 90 minutes, but we are now like 60 or what? Scotland. What am I missing? What?
No,
like you talking about the episode?
That are now like
well, it lists the first 2 at 60 and the rest at 80 is what it's listed. Now that's not.
Shit.
I don't think that's 100% confirmed though. So I don't know, but yeah, but if you put that time together, it's just as much time as last year with 7 episodes. So
damn it.
80 minutes, that's an hour 20 minutes. We're going to be rushing those weeks.
Yes, indeed.
For a live stream.
I keep thinking about that.
A matter of fact, speaking of this, Haviz, what's up, Haviz? Do you think each episode may be 2 hours long? Also, what do you think is probably the probability of Gendry being the son of Cersei? Haviz, I just said that, man. As far as the times, they're going to be 60, 60, and then rest are 80 apparently. So that's hour 20. But I did a whole video on Gendry and Cersei as a possibility a couple months ago, just for you, man. Just for you, Haviz, with the pros and cons. And so I think it's probably unlikely, but it certainly is possible, at least in the show. They've given out some clues, but other things don't quite fit as well. More of a book thing with the clues of Cersei dressing up like a tavern wench and stuff. She never did that in the show.
Right.
But there was the I'm a fighter thing with Gendry, that said kind of rhymed with season 1. So yeah, I'm still 50-50 on that. I don't know. It would be cool, but it doesn't have to happen. Let's
Thank
see.
you, Paige.
What I
Paige Roberts says y'all are awesome.
Oh,
she
thank
could have
you.
been talking to somebody in the chat.
She could have been.
But thank you anyway.
Very, very possible. Thank you, Kurt Rowley, for subscribing. Appreciate it, Kurt.
That is very
welcome.
Cool.
If you're even on the stream, I know some people may subscribe but watching videos that are not even in here right now, but thank you anyway. Let's see. Haviz, Chris, sorry I'm annoying, bud. I am so bought in this theory. No, you're good, man. No,
yeah, not annoying.
You're not annoying. I'm just messing with you. But no, I'm still 50-50 on it. But if you saw that video, you know where I stand on it. If not, it's on what? It's a couple months old. I think the thumbnail is kind of crappy, but it says the True King ? So that was for you, Haviz.
You said the thumbnail's kind of crappy.
It is. It's kind of shitty looking. I look back at it. It looks horrible. I need to replace all these fucking old thumbnails.
Look for the shitty thumbnail.
Stephen Hart, what's up, man? Hashtag James Pole Dance episode 6.
Hell yeah. I'm getting in calendar shape is what I'm doing.
Oh, no.
Y'all got me fired up last week about this calendar.
No.
Smoking dust. Spring calendar.
By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed. We're did the lazy setup. We're in here in the chairs trying to squeeze in the frame. because James was too
Lean-
lazy to move tables and lights, and he was like, "Nah, I don't want to stream if we can't do it."
That was Riddick, man. That wasn't me.
I don't know why default. Let me kind of shut this. Just Riddick can come in and out if he wants, but that's what he made sure the door was cracked. He made sure of it. Anyway, let's see. The Haynesman Q&A. What are some of the best shows / movies projects Got Cast and Crew have done besides Got? Also, how do you think Dan and Dave's work on Star Wars will turn out? I honestly don't know. I mean, I've seen people in a lot of movies, but the movies themselves wasn't great. I'm specifically thinking of Predator. I didn't love it, but Theon had nothing to do with it. Alfie Allen's outstanding in anything. He is a very, I don't even know if you call him underrated, but he's the best actor on the show in my opinion.
Yeah,
I mean the best overall.
Told me
just
about that
straight up
before I ever watched him,
actor.
and after I watched him, I had to agree with you.
But I didn't love the Terminator that Danny was in, that Emilia Clarke was in. It wasn't her fault. I didn't nothing against her. I just didn't. I don't know. It was kind of a forced Terminator movie, and the next one will be, and they never make sense. They've already screwed up so much with the timelines.
Yeah, that
There's
thing
just
has
so
gotten
many
crazy.
things that don't work. So I mean, I don't know. I'm afraid a lot of people are kind of typecast a little bit. They've been there so long, but I don't know. But I haven't seen everything, so I can't really say as far as what they've been in. But Dan and Dave on Star Wars, I did a little video on that talking about a little bit. I think it depends on. Look, I'm just gonna say it like this: it depends on what Disney decides to do with their political bullshit.
Yeah,
If they keep doing political movies, nothing's going to work. It don't matter who the writer is. You know, they're going to change it and put in what they want. If they decide to change and just make entertaining movies, it'll be fine.
the movies, it'll flow along really good, and all of a sudden you just feel it slowly creeping in, and all of a sudden, this is a fucking political movie.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. I mean, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. It's my opinion. That's why The Last Jedi was horrible. Solo.
Well, I didn't mean
thank
you personally. I mean like the viewer.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you start feeling it slowly
You
creeping
do. You
in.
start, okay. I heard that.
Yeah,
And then
you're like, are they going with this angle?
Yes.
And then by the end, you're like, yeah, they're definitely.
Exactly. Solo was good. Solo was great. Solo went back. Ron Howard did a great job. Emilia Clarke was great in that. It was a great movie. I didn't have any problems with it whatsoever. It took me a while to watch it, like a lot of people, I think, but it was good. So if they get back to their roots and worry about the universe and not focus on identity politics, then it'll be fine. So I look forward to anything Star Wars. I have reservations, of course, with The Last Jedi now, of course. Let's see. Jake Beam. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate the super chat. Can you chat for a minute about the Night King, what he potentially wants? I can't buy into the fact that he's set on fucking death and destruction. Yeah, right. Jake. I agree. I think that's part of it. I think part of this is going to be revenge because this is essentially a curse. Speaking of... I want to say this real quick. Kev and I from Bridge 4, I don't know if Kev's still in here or not, but we're on a very, very similar page as far as in-game stuff. I've been, when I saw Kev's video or his, I watched a couple of videos and saw his GoFundMe, and then I watched a couple more, and I think we're pretty close on a lot of stuff as far as what we believe is going to happen. So here, and I'm just saying that. So go check out his stuff. He's got some really interesting theories and some more, a little bit different from mine, but and some more details as well. But overall, I think he has to want to to me. It doesn't work with anything else unless he wants to end this curse, and of course that means either healing himself, just ending the curse, and dying. I don't think he would survive.
Almost serving himself up on a platter.
Exactly. Yeah. And we've been saying, Jake, that you can't just pull that thing out. Like, how do you, we don't believe Valyrian Steel works. We don't believe Dragonglass will work on him.
Right.
Obviously, it will on the other White Walkers and the Whites. But on him, there's going to be an oh shit moment where it doesn't work. And how do they get that out? They have to destroy the magic because they can't get that out.
Right. He would have created those other White Walkers to pull the fucking thing out.
Right. He would have just done
figure out a way to do
something himself. Exactly. So the idea is that he wants the magic that all this magic that created him to end. That way it breaks his curse. Now, while he's at it, he's doing horrible things.
I was about to say the same thing.
While he's at it, it's a little bit of, fuck you too.
Yep.
I'm killing everybody. Because that was his programming.
Yeah,
that was his
right.
programming, is to turn men's numbers against them. So that's what he's doing. So he's doing what he's programmed to do. He turned on the creator, and now he's going south to end the whole damn thing. So essentially, if you think about it that way, like we said in Dragon Raised by Wolves,
Parts 1 through 5.
that he wants to go to the Isle of Faces and burn them all, and we'll see. What we talked about too, the Bran angle.
It's going to involve key players. Yep.
Yeah, Jon's got to be the key to it with his blood or whatever, his ability, something with Jon. So we're not exactly sure how that works. But Bran with the mental warfare we've been talking about, like he literally in a vision can hold on to him while Jon does something in the real world. So something like that's got to happen.
Sam gets down behind him on all fours.
Yeah, they do the old Charlie. They do the fucking football. They pull the football out. Oh shit. Anyway. So yeah, that's the general idea. It cannot be just straight revenge. It can't be. I totally agree, Jake. It's too straightforward. Anyway.
Mike Bushnell.
Uh-oh.
Ramsay kills the Night King.
Of course. Ramsay's definitely alive. Ramsay was actually a faceless man. There was a faceless man in his place. That was not him to get ate by the dogs.
Sweep the leg, John.
There you go. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Mother of Dragon, thank you for grabbing this from Scenario.
Say it.
Sayonara. I've looked around for this, but haven't found anything. We know Jon is not immune to fire, but do you think he could be immune to Viserion's ice fire since he's ice? That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. It's still fire, though.
Yeah.
It's still fire. It's just colored differently. That's all. That's what the producer said. But I've always been saying that him burning his hand thing, both book and show, linked him to fire. It doesn't mean that maybe in some crazy situation like Dany puts herself in that maybe we'll find out that he is on those special occasions fireproof.
I know what you're saying.
Dany is not fireproof either. It's just those special occasions. She burned her hands as well. So everybody always says, yeah, Jon's not fireproof. He burned his hands. Some people use that as an excuse why he's not a Targaryen still. Dany burned her hands too in
right.
Daznak's pit. So anyway, that's just my take on it. I think it'd be cool as part of the reveal or like the proof almost is that he comes out of something unscathed. And I think that'd be kind of cool. I thought that might happen in season 6 when he came back. That was my original thought on that.
Mr. Shoon made it.
Mr. Shoon, we can party now. Here we go. Proto Stark. You missed Carol Brown's birthday song, Mr. Shoon. Let's see here. Let me go over to. Oh, I can close that. All right. Nothing there. Something's down on YouTube again. I'm just telling you. Something's. See, what is going now? Oh, here. Look at all this.
What is
now? All
this?
of a sudden, it refreshed. What is broken?
Wow.
Everything's broken. Okay. D Brown, thank you, D
Hey,
Brown,
D.
on Patreon, and hello. I'm glad you made it. I don't know if you were working or not. If you're working, take a break.
No, she's off.
Oh, you're off. Okay, good deal. Watched the first episode the other night and was struck by something Ned said to Bran after he killed Will. Bran questioned if the others were back in this. Said a madman sees what he sees. Made me think of the Mad King and the whole thing about him being whispered to and going mad thoughts. I agree. I think it's almost a hint at that type of thing. There's something else, regardless of what you think. There's something going on more to the Mad King's burn them all than just burn them all. I know Jamie told that story in the bathtub that gave like burn them all in their beds or in their houses, but burn them all means something bigger. They keep doing the flashbacks of the Mad King and Bran. There's no reason for Bran to see that.
Yeah.
There's just absolutely no reason to keep bringing that up, right? It's because it's not a story about Jamie.
That's right. That's right.
So I think that's definitely a throwback or a shout out to that or a parallel. He saw what he saw and probably related to Bran telling him or Bloodraven, whoever you think. I think probably Bloodraven, which is why he learned that the ink is dry.
That's right.
Trying to save the realm
Trying.
before Bran was born or whatever. So I think that's probably going to get that reveal. I'm thinking we'll get that
you're
reveal.
right.
I don't know if that would be considered the third twist, but it'll definitely be a twist if that's revealed. Let's see. Mizuma 10K. Thank you, Mizuma. Hey, gentlemen. Might not be able to make the stream tonight, but I saw your video about Rhaegar returning for Season 8. If they have a Tourney of Harrenhal, I think they have to bring back a young Barristan Selmy, as he was once was the one who lost to Rhaegar, and later lamented that he caused the whole Robert's rebellion. Note that if all this comes to pass, then I'm wondering if we will also see there was any Greenseer bumbling interference by the three-eyed raven, Blood Raven. Yeah, that's interesting. When I said that, though, Mizuma, I wasn't thinking that they have to go into the whole thing about the tourney, because we got enough of that information. I think they could just bypass that and show Rhaegar giving the blue winter roses to her, and not do the tournament itself, because he did unseat him. So I don't know if they would go as far as to bring in a young Sir Barristan Selmy. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't think it's absolutely needed.
Right.
As long as you
always
understand that he won.
say that, but
Yeah.
I could see them, if they're going to show any part of the tourney, at least giving us a joust or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
True. That's true. I mean, but what I was saying, the idea
You may
is,
not get to see, he might be under a helm or something.
That's true. That is true. And they could show his sigil or something.
Yeah, that way they wouldn't have to,
Yeah.
give him
So,
lines
yeah, they
and-
could do that for sure. But the idea for the whole tourney flashback anyway was just to introduce us to Howland Reed, therefore the Isle of Faces, because he had just come from the Isle of Faces. So I don't think it's as important unless we're missing something, which I actually did a video on this a long time ago. What are we missing at the Tourney of Harrenhal? Did Bran go and make sure that Rhaegar and Lyanna met or something?
Yeah, are there people in the stands buddying up and whispering that we might not have put together or something? I don't know.
Right. So if we're not missing something, I was just saying it would be a good way to introduce Howland Reed and the Isle of Faces in a really quick flashback, 5-minute flashback,
And then
or
get on with
less.
the meat of the
Exactly.
rest of it.
So you don't have to see like all the whole thing. You can just see kind of a distant shot. It pans in, and you see what it
exactly
is.
what I picture every time
Something like that. So
every time I picture
it'd be cool though. It'd be cool. I just wish they wouldn't have killed the regular Barristan Selmy. That was just dumb.
Yeah, that's one of your least favorite
It is
moments in this whole damn show.
It is so dumb. So dumb to kill him off. B-Rye, thank you, man, on Patreon. Less than 2 months. It's going to be wild having thousands of people in these chats again. If we get it, it will. It will, man. But it's we were just talking about this earlier, man. We got like this mad rush to Season 8. It's going to be hectic for 6 weeks, and it's done.
Yeah.
Like, it's all done. What are we going to do? I don't know.
We're all going to be just wandering around.
We're going to have a couple post-show live streams and videos, and then after that, it's like, we got the prequel and stuff, and I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be weird. Hunjab. Okay, well, here's one of the potential spoilers. Again, it's not really a spoiler, because people asked this before anyway, so I'll go ahead and read this. What do you think about Edmure being listed in Episode 1? This is one of the actors that was listed in Episode 1. But again, that doesn't mean that he will be. It's just listed as an actor for the season, but the Edmure's apparently is coming back, which I think is good. I'm glad if that's the case, if it does happen, which it doesn't mean it will. But I think that was too big to not to tie up. At least tie it up, the loose end, of him sitting in a dungeon somewhere. So hopefully they'll show, I think it's great. I hope they tie that up and at least show that he got out. Whether he's in anything else or not, at least show that he got out or died or whatever happened. Just don't leave him hanging in a dungeon when Arya killed all the Freys and then just left him sitting there in a dungeon. I don't know. Hunjab also saying, and others, Tormund, Euron, etc. Yeah, this is what I mean, Hunjab. I don't think that we're going to get now Tormund and Beric. We've always said that they definitely survive. So I don't think that was any question. I don't think anybody really thought they died off screen like that. So I'm not surprised to see those. Euron episode 1, yeah, you're going to see flashback. Not flashbacks. You're going to see Winterfell and King's Landing. It's going to basically be the two. Probably another couple locations there, but 2 primary locations.
Yep.
So I think that's completely expected. But Edmure was not. I will say that. But we'll see if that actually means what we think it means. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Kev of House Fukin, thank you, man.
What's up, Kev?
What if Cersei quit? That word is always funny to me. I've said it a billion times.
It is funny.
What if Cersei Quaithe and a member of the Golden Company's leadership says, "Smells like something died in here"? Not only. It's too early, Lord Kev. It's too early for this. Not only would he be offended, but would you think the mountain would be offended as well, him being dead and all? And then the mountain cleaves him in two. What do you guys think of that story beat? I think it fits perfectly.
They think she farted and she says, "That was my cootie."
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. We have some serious conversations here, ladies and gentlemen. Serious conversations. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Thank you so much, D. Brown.
Oh, D.
For the Streamlabs dono. Here's to hiring someone to set up for the stream. No, shit. That's funny as hell. Yeah, let's do that and get an editor and a social media manager and all that. And we'll be good to go.
Makeup.
Yeah, exactly. Makeup. That would be kind of cool, though.
Oh,
Tell
hell
me
yeah.
what, be sitting in a chair. Everybody else has you ain't got to do nothing but, like, sit down and start talking. They got the cameras ready. They're fucking telling you 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, that would be so cool. Oh, man. Yeah, thank you so much, D. Brown. Really appreciate it. Maybe we'll do that. We'll get Kato's back over here and have him be the producer one day or something. Let's see.
They said, Proto Peach said the stream stopped dead after Quaithe.
Yeah. Did it die for real?
Muse said, "Boys, for Pete's sake."
I know. Hey,
We
look,
just read them.
We just read them. I'm sorry. If it was too... Yeah, I guess maybe that was a little too far. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It was just too early, Kev.
It was. Usually that's about 1 o'clock right before we get off.
Right.
We start getting a little stupid. A Song of Dragons. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. What person do you want to really see in season 8?
Oh no, they said it really did drop. The stream dropped. Everybody's saying, okay.
Oh, you mean it died? Let me double check everything. I don't see any. Well, there's a couple little frames, but nothing major. Are we good though? Tell me, didn't it drop long? It didn't drop long, right?
I noticed we dropped 20 people in 1 second.
Okay. So
right
yeah,
at
maybe
that time.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I see the little drop right there. So yeah, hopefully it did not switch anything, right? We're on the same. You're on the same
Yep.
video. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Well, damn. Maybe I might have better not kick this damn cord here.
So was this your comment, Kev?
Yeah. So anyway, I lost God said for 5 seconds, not long. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm glad it didn't switch. If it goes more than 15, 20 seconds, it'll switch to a whole new.
Good.
Jam.
You all didn't need to hear what I was saying anyway.
Okay. Okay. Good. Everybody's saying up and going. So we're catching up here on the chat. All right. So good. Yes, anyway, thank you. Song of Dragons, $2.99 super chat. Appreciate it. What person do you think, do you really want to see in season 8? I don't know. I think, I don't know. As far as, well, we're going to see who we saw.
Yeah.
But as far as new people, I mean, like, if they have to, I guess it's got to be Howland Reed.
That's what I want to see.
I guess it's got to be Howland Reed to, because otherwise, there's really nobody else I can think of that we can throw in there and it make any sense. You know, there's no new storylines to be added. There's no new characters, anything like that. So I think it's got to be Howland Reed in that case. Just my opinion. You don't have to have him.
Right.
Because you got Bran who can solve everything. But I don't want it to be everything about Bran. Like Bran can do everything. I mean, he can, but that's a little cop-out,
Yeah. We just need him to help us recall some information and then put a vision hold on the Night King.
Exactly. Hold on! Can you see he's on his back and he's fucking waving around?
His legs are just flying.
His legs are swinging. So bad. I'm sorry. A cartoon came in my head. I'm sorry. Oh, that's so horrible. What's up,
It's
Bobby
like the Three
Fisher?
Stooges. He's trying to get him off and swinging him, and it's hitting John.
He's got him in a rear naked choke, and he can't. Oh, and he's like slamming him and shit, trying to slam him, but he won't let go. He can't feel. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll stop. Hold on. I had a question here. Hello, Bob Fisher. I don't want to. What's up, guys? I don't even want to think about what happens after episode 6. I love these Sunday streams. Yeah, we'll definitely do a couple, or for a while. We'll do some post show streams.
John's like, you were supposed to do it in a vision. Why are you doing this?
They're still around the guy's eye.
He's like, John, you're not supposed to be here, Bran.
He fucking
does it keep ducking?
Like fucking Chow, he jumps up out of the wheelchair. He gets there in a rear naked choke. The Night King's like,
yeah, John's having a duck. What are you doing? We planned this.
In a vision. Oh yeah, that would be so funny. Oh shit. Anyway, Bob, yeah, we'll definitely continue something, and we're gonna be doing some stuff on Twitch too. So we'll be doing Twitch Tuesdays, continuing throughout whenever, forever. So follow me on Twitch. We're gonna keep doing stuff over there too. I had a good damn Ice Cold. Hello. Ice Cold. Makes me think of I just played the old Vanilla Ice, the newest version of it's Too Cold for Dustin the other week.
Yes.
Made me think of that for some reason. Anyway, hello, welcome. I saw a question. There's Celine. Hello, Celine, the OG moderator. Oh yes, ProtoCon 2019. Thank you, Carol Brown.
Yes.
Don't forget ProtoCon. This for anybody new here. That will be our little mini con get together this August 2019. Links are in all descriptions, and you can get your ticket to that. And we will have basically a little weekend of hanging out. We'll have some panels. We'll probably have some guest YouTubers. All that good stuff here locally, so that link is in the description if you want this on a Eventbrite site. Mods can post that, or obviously it's in every link in every video, or description of every video, I should say. So be sure to check that out. We will all get together and hang out, talk some Game of Thrones, and who knows what else is going to happen.
Yes.
There's no telling. But that will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of August the 21st weekend. Is that right? I think I have that right.
I think so. Yep.
You can type in ! ProtoCon and Nightbot will tell you the dates, and spit out the link too. Let's see here.
LMR's up in here.
Very
now.
cool. We got superstars up here now.
Yes.
I see LMR up in here. We have Bridge 4 still hanging out. So we've made it. We've made it, kids. We got the superstars up here, the big time. We got very cool, very cool. Hello.
Thanks for
glad
coming.
you guys are
Carol's birthday.
Yes, you guys missed the song to Carol Brown. All right, let's see. We're like halfway in this damn frame and shit, aren't we? We're just like we're professionals here.
Yeah, we're making fun of John and Bran, and
and I'm over
got
here
a blank screen.
out of the screen and shit, and leaning over. You're super low because of that shit.
And it probably keeps dropping and I don't even realize it.
Probably sinking like this over time. Oh shit. Okay, let me get back to business here. I'm sorry. We got shit coming in.
Oh yeah, and I saw in the chat refresh Patreon too. So
all right, we'll do.
thing.
Let's see. Stephen Hart, thank you, Stephen, for the super chat.
Thank you.
Never disinterested in the MCU flick till Captain effing Marvel. Got a clean house of all SJWs, MF, who cares, good characters, Brie Larson, ST. Okay, I got you, Steven.
Yeah, I'm not really interested.
I'm not super excited about it either. I mean, I'm going to watch it.
Of course, yeah.
But the trailers are, I think there are a lot of people who have said that, though. I've heard a lot of big channels and big reviewers say, the trailer's just not giving me hope for the movie. So we'll see. I hope it's good.
And
I'm gonna
at
give
a critical time too.
Yes,
you know, we need a good one. And,
yeah. So I'm hoping, but I don't know. That's all I can say is I'm hoping. I'm just hoping it'll be good.
Yep.
I mean, because the trailers are not really just super exciting for me. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We'll have to see what happens. Jason Weeks, Warden of the North, thank you for the super chat as well. I would like to see a payoff of the role. Payoff of the note Ned gave Varys back in the Black Sails, or a Shardane flashback. that never happened. Jason of the Weeks remembers.
Don't get me started.
Yes, this is one of those. What is the thing?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
I forgot the thing.
A Mandela effect.
Mandela effect. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Never happened in the show. Did so?
Damn it, that's crazy.
It didn't.
I know.
And I was remember. Y'all remember when I went down? I was like,
I know, and I was like, no, I know for sure.
Yeah. Then I was like, I don't think that happened. But yeah, we verified it. Did not happen. Yeah, so we should hopefully Jason will get that payoff. And if we get that payoff, I'll be fucking going. I'll be in. That'll be.
I was like, I wish you still had the one on the DVR when it played live.
Right.
They've changed something.
Yeah, something's changed. Yeah, that's possible. But no, yeah, never happened. New York native, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. New York native, love the way you're the hacker way you're spelling that too. Hey, Chris and James, Q&A on the Night King theory on curing him. Will be cured by a different type of dragon glass. You guys are great. Love the channel. That is Bridge 4 right there. That is Kev. That is Kev's theory. Now, we did mention the healing aspect a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But Kev has some specifics on colored dragon glass.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let Kev give you information on that. Go check out his videos. I have not really dove in as far as the different colors.
Yeah.
I know they decorated. I think they mentioned they decorated. There are a mention of other colors. We saw the healing properties, which is why we all thought that last year that Sam wasn't just going to rub some damn ointment on his skin. It was going to involve dragon glass, being pulverized dragon glass, but it was just neosporin.
Yeah, it's like cubic zirconia.
Because you literally read it in the
dragon glass.
Cubic zirconia, exactly. That fake shit that you buy in a damn 99-cent vending machine. Anyway. Yeah, we saw that in the book. I mean, the healing properties of dragon glass, and you like, okay, there you go. It's going to work.
Yep.
No, didn't even use it. Didn't even bother. Let's just make it with some. What is it? Mint leaves or something.
Right.
I don't know. A couple other things and rub it together. I don't know. So yeah, as far as the different colors, I don't know if they'll go that deep in the show. But Kev, Bridge 4, Kev is he's got his ideas on the green. I think it's green. Kev, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Green dragon glass being the healing kind or something like that. So it's right there. I mean, it definitely is. But would they go that in the show route as far as like making black, green, blue, whatever different? I don't know.
What's Kev saying? That the Night King's trying to collect them all and put them into a glove and snap his fingers?
Exactly. He's got this. That's what's at the Isle of Faces. There's this big golden glove, and it's got these little slots in each finger, right? And then one in the center. And Kev's saying that you get blue, green, yellow, red. What was it, Kev? Purple and what was the other color? Black.
Right.
Black dragon glass. And once he gets them all in this glove, he snaps his fingers, and then he's just back to human.
Now he's back normal.
He's back normal.
Does it do anything to the people around him?
I'm not sure.
That would be very cool.
I think half the people disappear.
No,
like half the population dies, but I'm not 100%.
Really?
Just saying. I mean, so it's like it reverses time or something. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Like half the people just disappear, something like that. That's some crazy thing. Anyway, Kev can tell you more about. I'm sorry, that's not what he's saying at all. But yeah, something like that. Just, let's see. Yeah, okay. Here's Kev. Yeah, I'm just Bridge 4. Yeah, man, I'm just uncomfortable. Been watching you longer than anyone here, so just want to play. But shout outs make me uncomfortable. I just want to be here as one of your fans. Oh no, okay, man, don't feel uncomfortable. Dude.
Right?
Look,
no.
Hey, look, you got.
We joke with everybody on here. Sorry, but
that's right, man. You're not immune. No, Kev. Look, man. Hey, congrats to you. You've got great videos. I love your stuff. I've been getting. Dude, I don't know how many you've gotten. I've got a billion messages. You, Kev, y'all got to do something. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, but you got to accept it, man. You got to accept it. You built it. They came. You're a superstar. Just accept it, man. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're doing good things, man. You're doing good things with your influence, like we're talking with the fundraiser. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So don't feel embarrassed. Believe me. Don't feel embarrassed. Just embrace it. Embrace it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Patreon, thank you well, damn it. See, normally that's auto.
I know.
Why is nothing working tonight?
Because we're not in there.
Probably. Probably because we're in here in the other room. All right, Taryn, thank you, Taryn, Mother of Dragon on Patreon. Why didn't Howland Reed tell Jojen about the rebellion? Season 3, episode 2. Bran and Jojen are talking about their fathers. This is a point that's really kind of bothered me on the show, because if you remember when they headed up, like you mentioned, they're talking about this. Bran says, I heard this tell a million times growing up. And Jojen actually says, I'm surprised your father said anything. Well, then in season 7, then all of a sudden he ain't heard nothing about, or I'm sorry, season 6.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he never heard this story. It's like, what?
That is weird, yeah.
So what I'm thinking, the way it went down, is that Ned never said anything. Because he wouldn't. He did say, my father never talked about it.
Yeah.
But Bran heard the story a million times through other people, and he didn't hear the right version.
That's right.
So that's got to be what happened. So, yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. So Ned didn't want to talk about it. He didn't want to talk about how he died, and it was a dishonorable death. He was really anti-dishonorable deaths. You know, he probably looked down on Howland a little bit after that.
I would say so.
But he still saved...
Ned would.
He probably
even
did.
if he saved his life.
Exactly. So we don't know the details of, like, their post... we're told their relationship's still great. And Rob does use Howland Reed. He cries and all this stuff when he dies. Howland Reed does come to Rob's aid and holds the neck during the War of the Five Kings. So apparently they're still on good terms. But that probably made him lose a little ounce of respect for him. But that's just the way the Cranny do. They don't fight. No, they're not regular knights. Anyway, so I didn't like how they went with that, or at least it made it unclear, is what I'm saying. So I think you got to interpret that as Ned never spoke about it. He wouldn't, because it was a dishonorable death.
Yes.
But he probably heard from other people, like, your father killed, the best swordsman in the realm. Not really. Then he got the shock of what really happened.
Yeah, you could hear. Yeah, he probably heard that a ton.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
K-Dubs on Patreon, thank you, man. Speaking of which, I would love to stop by, not to ruin another stream, just to say hi. You didn't ruin it. What do you mean? I will be in Concord in the beginning of March on Saturday. Additionally, we need themes for the calendar. January could be Dire James. February could be Dargan James. March could be Stag James. April, Kraken James.
What the hell?
I think y'all can work that out. I mean, it sounds like to me that you and James can get together. Stop by anytime, K-Dubs. Just let us know. And we'll be here.
Heck yeah. Sure.
B-Rod, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm heading to sleep. Good night, you queefers.
Good night, B-Rod.
Thank you, B-Rod. Appreciate it, man. Have a good one. Anyway, let's see. Back to the regular chat here. Where are we at? Snarky Grumpkin. Hello, Snarky.
What's happening?
Hey, guys. I've been gone a while. Any progress on your book, Chris? Yes. I actually have another whole chapter done. Another whole chapter. I mean, obviously, it's got to be tweaked. It's the first version of that chapter. So we are 5 or 6 in? 5 in.
Right. I'd say 5 solid.
Five, and I got Yes, 5 in for sure, and I got the other one, like, I know what it's going to be. So, yes, it's coming along. I don't have a time frame. My goal is to get it done this year. I think that's
a good goal. Yeah, good solid goal.
Use all of 2019 and just go ahead and get it done right and not try to rush it. So it is coming along for sure. A lot of times, though, I'm going to go to write, and I end up kind of revising the other things and doing research and taking notes and writing a few lines here and there, but I don't know exactly where they're going to fit in yet, So most of the time that's how it happens. But the other night I actually went there and hand wrote a whole chapter, and then I'll come back in here and type it up and everything. So coming along. It's good. I'm digging it. Mods flood the chat. Chris, skip Randy. Okay, did I skip super chat? I'm sorry, Randy Suimatsu. Hold on. I'm looking. Oh, yes. Here we go. I'm sorry, Randy.
Sure did, yep.
Thank you, mods. Randy Suimatsu, thank you, man. Sweet Robin, supposed in episode 1. Excuse me. Will he love Sansa or want to kill her for what? Executing Littlefinger, or will he fly? Again, I don't know if Sweet Robin is going to be in episode 1. Again, remember, that doesn't necessarily mean he will actually be in the episode or the season for that matter. But he is listed there. So I guess there was your other one. So it's not really, because people have asked it before.
Right.
But it is a potential. That's all I wanted to warn for. So yeah, I don't know if he will, but I think once they tell him, all they got to do is say, look, he killed your mom. And he's going to be like, oh, cool. I really don't think it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
I really don't think it's going to be beyond, wait a minute, you killed him, he was my uncle, blah, blah, blah. And then when they say, look, here's what he did. He killed your mother, blah, 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 blah. He's going to be like, oh, okay, cool.
That's
because he's
exactly
older now.
right.
He's a lot older now. He's not like this stupid, whiny kid. Maybe he still is a stupid, whiny kid. I don't know. We'll see. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. He's going to be a little more mature.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I mean, I think they should have him in there. He does have his Knights of the Vale up there, and he's just sitting down there in the Vale. But then again, I don't know if they want to overcomplicate things with the other characters. Did he come up to
the Vale's already done their thing?
Yeah, they have. Or like, is he coming up north to Winterfell? I don't buy that actually. That he just shows up at Winterfell all of a sudden.
No.
I don't see why.
Okay, I see what
I
you're
don't
saying.
know why he would just
why
show
would
up.
he be there in episode 1?
Right. So I don't know. We'll see if that actually happens. Let's see.
They could just show him getting a raven.
That's
about
true.
it.
That is true. That's true. Ungaliant, thank you for the super chat, Ungaliant, as well. Q&A, what is the most outrageous Bran flashback you would like to see, even if it is unlikely in the show? The most outrageous Bran flashback. I don't know, man. That's a hard one.
See.
That's a good question. Outrageous. What would be considered outrageous? There we go.
Seeing what the mountain did when that door closed.
Oh my God! Don't show that. I don't even want to know. I really don't. I honestly don't want to know. I don't know. The most outrageous thing for me, honestly, with a Bran flashback, Ungaliant, would be that he wargs this guy tied to a tree.
Oh yes.
I mean, really, that would be just, to me, that's just so whack. Why would you warg the person tied to the tree?
Why would you write this story so well?
Exactly.
And then do that at the end.
It just don't make it. So that would be
not to shit on anybody's ideas.
No, it's not.
But
it
I'm
really
telling
not.
you,
But
I hate that.
If you think about it in those simple terms of him trying to save the guy tied to a tree by warging the guy tied to a tree.
Yeah, that doesn't.
It don't make any sense. Warg the person with the knife to stop them or turn it on themselves, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. To throw it, he's
work some ravens.
Could you see exactly? Could you see Leaf going up, and all of a sudden she goes, and then she throws it. That's what I mean. That would save the dude for a minute, and then give him time to get out. I don't know. So that to me would be kind of outrageous, I guess.
Yes,
that's my answer, and I'm sticking with it. So, let's see here. Choo Choo Train. There's Choo Choo Train, the new sub. Welcome. It's like warging Reek in the cage. Exactly.
Yes,
thank you.
That's a good one.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Exactly. Warging. Exactly. He's already in the cage.
Why would you do that?
Don't make no sense. It don't make any sense. Thank you. Let's see. Charisse Deaton, do you think Arya will lose her hand and arm, left one? Do I think Arya will lose her hand or arm? Has there been anything foreshadowing that? I don't know. That would be more of a book thing. I guess you could look at Syrio. Syrio Farrell did say, your sword is your arm. Can your arm fall off or something like that? Other than that, I don't think so. I wouldn't see why. I don't know. That's interesting. I had to think more about it. Syrio did say, she didn't catch it. I'm trying to picture the scene now. She didn't catch it the first day. Tomorrow you'll catch it. Yeah. And then the other day he does say your arm is the sword is part of your arm. Can your arm fall? Can one of your arms just fall off? I mean, you got to put about just as much credence in that as you do. They'll find your frozen hand with your hand wrapped around needle when summer comes or spring comes or whatever.
Yeah.
Still, needle still frozen in your hand. So. Is that something? Maybe. But I don't know if they would specifically foreshadow her just losing a member. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see. Good thought. Let's see. Mo Castillo. Thank you, Mo. 1-on-1, Jon Snow versus Night King. How will it happen? Isle of Faces.
We acted it out a second ago. I said we acted it out a second ago.
We kind of did.
Bran.
Fuck on me!
Motherfucker.
I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, Mo.
You go Pineapple Express on his ass.
We talked about it a few minutes ago. Yeah, I think if there might be, a classic one-on-one. I can't buy that that's necessarily the whole ending, though. You know what I mean? Maybe he does die there, but there's still. I don't think that can kill him. Is what I'm saying. That's when the oh shit moment happens. So I think you do get that kind of, because I always think back to Jon Snow and Ramsay when Ramsay says, Jon Snow says, let's do it the old way, you and me. Nobody else has to die. One of us, and there's your old way. So I think cool. That could definitely happen with the Night King. Yes. But that's when you get the old shit moment because he actually hits him with Long Claw, and Long Claw shatters, or it just doesn't hurt him or whatever. Yeah. And then he's like...
and John's going, why didn't I think of a plan B?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Exactly. He rushes in, didn't think about it. Or maybe he pulls out his dagger, Dragon Glass, and it don't work either. I don't know. I think something like that. But I think of course, it's probably a little wishful thinking. The Isle of Faces would be the perfect place for that, but it don't have to be there. Just saying. But I think that will happen in a sense, and then that's when you get the old shit moment.
Question.
It don't work.
The people who...
Q&A from James from Dust on the Throne.
The people who went up north.
Mm-hmm.
You think they're going to have a little piss run down their leg when they see him again?
The Night King?
Yeah, dude. They witnessed him take a dragon down. They witnessed some horrible shit up there. I mean,
if they didn't already up there.
Yeah. They survived that, and then all of a sudden, here he comes again. They're going to be like, I don't stand a chance, man. Why am I here?
You might have a couple. That reminds me. I don't know if this won't answer your question directly, but to give you an idea of the way I think about it is, we hear talk about Varys betraying Dany, whatever. People like that will disappear, and people will go, they're cowards. See, they couldn't even. But they're really going off to do something like bring the Golden Company over or whatever.
Yeah.
So something like that.
You'll be led to believe that they're bailing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I think Varys can do something like that. You could see someone, maybe even Tyrion. There's the big betrayal, but he ends up he's doing something to convince the Golden Company or the other Lannisters or whatever it may be. But I don't think those dudes, after being through all that, would, they're obviously just going to. They know they'll expect to die, but they won't back down. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they'll expect to die.
I think that's the answer.
You have to.
They're there for the greater good. It's a purpose bigger than their own life.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Kev's Wakeboarding, for subbing. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kev's Wakeboarding.
Kev's Wakeboarding.
I'm scared of that.
You're scared of wakeboarding?
Hell yeah.
I used to love to body surf, man, back in the day.
Anything to do with salt water.
Yeah, he's a little bit crazy about the shark thing. He is. He's crazy. A little bit psycho on the shark thing. All right, let's see here. Let me double check everything. We'll take a stretcher real quick and let the Riddick out and let my voice rest because I'm already losing it already. James going to come out and read questions.
Hell yeah!
I start screaming. I know I'm loud as fuck, but I'm deaf. Lord Kev of House Fukin on Patreon, really quick. The award for ruining it goes to me this evening. Yay! You didn't ruin anything.
Hell no.
What do you mean? We're playing, man. We're playing.
All we're doing is we're just gonna have a question screener.
Yeah. Yes.
It's our fault.
Really quick, while we're going to this on Stretcher, I'm gonna see if I can post this again. Watch. I don't know what. Watch. It ain't gonna work. Why will it not work? Riddick can't post it over here. Why is Riddick over here? I don't know. Anyway, Mods, can you grab that thing again while we're going to Kev Cares? I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not letting me post. Wait, let me try it. Oh, it worked. It worked that time. Okay, grab that. It lets me post once in a while, apparently. So, yeah, while we're on this break, if anybody's got an extra $1, $5, $3, $2, it don't matter, 50 cents, whatever, go over there and drop a little something to Kev Cares, his fundraiser for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So anyway, yes, I think we're caught up. I'm making sure here on everything. I don't want to leave anybody hanging in case they disappear. I think we're good.
Happy birthday, Carol.
Happy birthday. Yeah, Carol, don't go anywhere. She actually Proto Stark, just to keep her here. Yeah. You ain't going to bed. You're off work tomorrow, I'm sure. Take off work. It's your birthday. So anyway, let's do that. Let's take a stretcher really quick. We've been going an hour and 15 already. Damn, that
It's your
shit time
birthday.
flies.
We're gonna party like it's your birthday.
All right, yeah. Look at this. We're all we're all on the side. We're all leaned over.
Damn,
about
you
the
think
frame?
I'd
I'm
frame
leaned.
this shit?
This is not the right setup. This is not. And I'm gonna have to grab my damn hat because this thing's driving me insane. Okay, so yeah. We'll be right back. Give us a couple minutes. And let me get my thing over here right, and so I can. Okay, all right. Here we go. We'll be
right back.
Restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king. justice in the name of our king.
Alrighty. We are back. I think.
Sorry, guys. Had a jam piece of pizza down my throat.
Let's see here. Let me refresh this since nothing's working. Let me just say really quick. What's to he that shall remain nameless. I understand what you're saying about the chat, man. I do. I've lurked in many chats, and you want to say hello, but then you don't want to turn the attention on somebody else. I completely get it, dude. I completely get it, man. So just sit back and enjoy. Let's see here. Lord Kev of House Fukin. Thank you, man.
Thank you,
Patreon. But now that I think about it, what about Quaithe. It's awfully close to that Q word that I said. What's her fucking deal? Normal folks don't go around covered in metal costume head to toe. She must have walked in a particularly smelly one. Jesus. Also, in a good way to reintroduce an older, more refined Sweet Rob and we to see him chambers sucking.
What the?
Okay, man. And he gets a raven. Also, there's lots of Kevs in here tonight. We are Legion. We are Legion. That's Dead by Daylight shit, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, the Sweet Robin thing. I mean, he's listed, but that don't mean it's absolutely correct. That don't mean it's going to be episode 1, if in any at all, in season 8. Maybe they fall back and we see a shot of the veil and he gets, like you said, a raven. I just don't see him having a big role. Maybe he dies off. I don't know. But yeah, Quaithe. As far as Quaithe goes, you're not going to hear from Quaithe anymore in the show. She's done. She's done, man. They just put her in there to make sure they followed the books for a while, and then that was it. But Quaithe is a weird character. Like, she's a shadow binder, but she's not associated with lore necessarily. So it's really weird.
Yeah.
And Show Quaithe was just kind of there as a... She really didn't do that much. But interestingly, in the books, though, Quaithe gives all these riddles, you know. But Dany herself in the books, that's what's really cool with the way they're written. She's trying to figure out the riddles herself in the books. Like, she's trying to figure out, was that my second fire? Is that my first betrayal? Was it Jorah?
Oh, that's exactly what I'd be doing.
Yeah, so she's actually trying to undo the riddles as we readers are trying to, like, wait a minute, is she right? Or is she, you know what I'm saying? So, where did that thing go?
Terry T has a rocking Quaithe costume.
Yes, she does. Yes. Hold on one second. Why is that thing not showing up? One second, guys. And Herb Coswell, can somebody check? Can one of the mods check and see if something's going on with Herb's account? Herb is in the chat, but his questions are not posting. Can somebody check that, please, if you don't mind? If you can go see, I don't know if I can. Maybe I have to check it. I don't know if you guys can or not, actually. One second. Let me double check that, because if he's trying to post, I have not seen him, but he's sending me emails saying he's in the chat, but his thing is not. His questions are not posting. One second. Where do I go there? And why is that gone? Why is my alert thingy's not there?
Good question. Good point.
I mean, what the hell? What in the hell? Why is everything broken?
Taryn says can't even see Herb in the chat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let me check. I'm checking Herb if you can hear me. Okay, I just tested that works, but the little things down there are missing. I don't know what's happening. I'll have to fix it later. There's usually little things that show like the.
Can you hear me, Herb?
Get some more. Here we go. All right, let me hold on, Herb. I'm checking. Oh no, there. Wrong button. Hold on, Herb. This is the one. Let me see.
Mazuma says Herb Edwards was muted.
Let me make sure that Herb is not in the hidden users list here, just to make sure. I wouldn't think you would be Herb, but it could have been a mistake or.
It's like a list you see at a restaurant that's written a bad check.
Wait a minute, is that's the fake Herb Coswell?
I think it's the real one.
There is a Herb Coswell, but there was a fake one before. Remember Herb?
Right? Wasn't it called the real Herb or something like that? And it had a inverted Batman logo.
It might have been. All right,
try this one anyway.
Okay.
See if that helps, Herb.
But that was not. Yeah. Okay. So all right, Herb, try now.
It might be it.
It
might be the fake one.
Let me save it. Okay. Now, Herb, try that if you can hear me. Try to type in the chat.
Herb, try it now. If you can. Yes. If you can hear Chris, try it now.
Yes. Herb just wants to be Herb. That's right. I'm sorry, Herb. I'm not sure
I'm not the Herb you're looking
how you
for.
ended up on that list. I have no idea. But it might. Hopefully, that's not the old fake Herb Coswell. So try again, Herb. All right. We'll wait for him to try. Yeah, blink,
Good one, LMR.
blink,
Good one.
blink twice if you can hear us. Herbst and Eric. Jesus. All right, let me see here. Let's see. Last call for Herb. This is everybody's calling for Herb. There's Ashley Marie. Hello, Ashley Marie.
Hey, Ashley.
Let's see where. Let's see. Hunja from Asterix. There's Asterix back again.
It's
this
the
week.
Morse code.
Yeah.
He's saying "kill me"
Yeah.
over and over again.
Who was the Stark of Winterfell during Robert's Rebellion? Benjen stayed behind. So yeah, there was a Stark. That is a misconception. There was a Stark in Winterfell during Robert's Rebellion. He was not. A lot of people think that's when the Night King started or whatever. He was back in Winterfell. He stayed behind. Yeah, that's working.
Love it.
Is that old? That can't be new.
Let me put the tip in.
I swear to God. Jesus Christ. Okay, Herb. Is Herb still here? Whoa. Damn. D. Brown. Thank you, D. Brown. So much again for the donut. I thought this was an old one just popping in like everything's broken. This is for the oxygen tank that Mel needs stuck under that desk.
She just needs a snorkel.
That's right. Thank you so much, D. Brown. Oh shit! Thank you, D. Brown. You didn't have to. You don't have to keep doing that for real. Yeah, no problem, Asterix. No
Stay
problem.
down.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Woo,
And then
somebody
Benjen
turned the
joined
heat
the Night's Watch. Do what?
I said, did somebody turn the heat on?
Yeah, I know it is hot as a motherfucker in here. What's up? Oh, Simbad. What's up, my nerds?
What's happening?
Hello, Ice and Fire nerds. This is Chris, and welcome back to another. Remember that
Hell
shit?
yes, I
Old
do.
school days. God, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I still don't, actually. I'm just faking it till I make it. That's all. Electro Q&A. Do you feel that Littlefinger's scheme to get the poison to Elena was overly complex? He could have just handed it to her long before the wedding. I do kind of agree, but the idea was dependent on them, I guess. So do you really need the necklace in case it don't work or she don't wear it?
Right. I never even thought about that.
It
but
was.
that
I
is
do agree that it was a little bit too much with Sir Dantos. I mean, could you trust the drunk ass dude to go up and give it to Sansa? Why didn't he just run off and steal it? If he thought, I mean, he was in on it, right? I guess so. He knew it wasn't really valuable. But like, you trusting Sir Dantos to give her the necklace, then you got to trust that she wears the damn thing. So did she have a vial in her pocket just in case?
That's funny. Yeah.
So I've said that before, Electrode. I completely agree. It was a little too much, I guess, but they needed a way to tie it all together with Sir Dantos, I guess. I don't know. Ashton, her found a lighter and got smoked. Let me grab my phone real quick, and I will reply to Herb and make sure that he is.
Herb, Chris is going to reply to you. If you can
just speak a little louder.
If you can hear him, try it now.
Okay, I'm telling him to try again in an email because he had emailed me. Let's see. James, I guess James, it's Deborah Breelove. I'm also in the chat, and there's no response to anything I'm saying.
Shit.
Even happy name to Carol, please check too. Okay, Deborah Breedlove.
Yeah, definitely haven't seen her name.
Yes. Okay, let me check, Deborah. I don't know how this is happening. Don't see Deborah. There's not very many names.
Herb, tell Deborah. Chris is looking at it.
I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see Deborah in here, and I don't know if that was the Herb or not. Obviously.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was.
I think
either.
that's probably the other Herb. I think he had changed it to match his at some point. So, yeah, Deborah, I don't know what's happening.
Why do you have Doc Holliday in there hidden?
No, he's up here. He's up here with the. Oh, there is Deborah Breedlove. What is happening here?
That is crazy, dude.
Okay.
You might want to scan that list later.
I think I am. There's not a lot of people in here, but
yeah, like he's been a good one. I don't know if that's meant to happen.
That's not him. I don't think that's him. What about? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Really quick, I'm not sure if people have, if mods have banned or these people, but obviously they got on here somehow or another.
This is serious. Deborah, try it again now. I'm not joking this time.
Yeah, for real. Deborah, your name was on the list of hidden users. I don't know how that happened. So yeah,
Herb's back. Herb's back.
Is he? Okay,
Yep.
good. So that was it.
It said testing. I see that. Rock and roll.
All right, cool. Cool deal. Yeah.
All right, Deborah.
Hopefully that's...
Come, Deborah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Nightbot cannot. Nightbot times you out for a while. There he is.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Let's see. No, Mo Castillo. You're not hidden. I can see you. Deborah, you're good to go now. Sorry. Can I get that again?
Yep.
I'll reply to Deborah just in case.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know how that. I don't think Nightbot's doing that. She would have to. You would have to do like 14 things in a row. Let me make sure. Okay. There we go. All right.
Thank you.
Here we go. All right. Herb is back. Deborah is back. What's up, Alex Montero? Let's see. Riddick. Uh-oh. What's up, Chris and James? Now that some time has passed, and I'm sure you've thought about this, who do you think dies in the end, John or Danny, or do you think they might twist it and they both live? I'm still so torn about it. I think John has to live because he's died already. So if anybody, I still have to bet on Danny, but I'm not betting on it yet.
Right.
I don't think you have to kill him.
I don't think you have to either.
I don't think you have to kill them both, but I think it's very possible. But also, I can see it going both ways.
And I told you my reasoning for John. I mean, dude is
because of his perfect hair.
Well, I'm just saying, he's had the worst life, really. You know, the hardest struggles. He's already died once. He's lost his love.
Yes.
I mean, don't kill him twice, man.
I agree. I think he's got to live because he's going to live with some suffering, and that might include losing Danny. You know, he's got to have some pain.
Karen says Riddick is going after her. Sorry.
Some more pain. Yeah. Riddick is a moderator. Thank you, Ashley Bowden or Biden, I believe it is, for subscribing. Appreciate it, Ashley.
Thank you.
If you're in the chat, that is. Still appreciate it either way, Ashley. If you watch this back, you know what I mean. Okay, so Cheech and Chong. Do you believe the White Walkers we see on the show are Craster's kids? If ice preserves, why do you think they look thousands of years young? I think it's implied they are. I mean, the more recent ones, but we just don't have any information about how fast they change. Did they grow up? Are there baby White Walkers up in the north somewhere being, nursed or something? And what do they eat? We don't have any idea. I'm assuming that they change really quickly. I just assume. I don't know why. Honestly, it just makes more sense to me, I guess. Although none of it makes real sense, but you know what I mean,
right?
As far as suspension of disbelief, that they don't eat, or do they? So you turn it, it grows up fast. Otherwise, it dies. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. We just don't have enough information.
We don't have to know that.
No.
Like you said, I think it was last week or the week before, you were saying we don't really have to know everything about everything.
Right. Let's see. I'm checking Carol Brown. I'm checking. Why is nothing updating? Nothing's updating correctly. I'm sorry, guys. Patreon is not refreshing automatically like it should. Although I think I have caught up on everything there. Yes, I have. The last one was Lord Kev of House Fukin, so I'm good there. And Super Chats, I believe we just had one right now. But let me double check. Yeah, last one was Mo. We got RT Sizzle. Thank you, RT Sizzle. Appreciate the Super Chat, man. Is Craster Bloodraven's brother is Baby Sam Targ? I don't know. I think it's a good possibility that Craster has some kind of Valyrian blood, and you could either say Bloodraven or Maester Aemon. And the reason I say Maester Aemon is because he obviously knows the love of a woman. he describes it to John.
You're right.
And I can't remember any other time that it's described that he had a wife or a lady or anything. In his younger days, probably. But you know what I'm saying. And he's old enough to be Craster's father. He's the oldest character in the books, and the first one to die in the show too, and the first one to die of natural causes.
That is crazy.
The only one, one of the only ones. So I think there's something to that idea, but that brings up the question: was the first one, the Night King? Is there some Valyrian thing going on that we don't know about? Was it just because he had? But see, the other side of that is Benjen, right? Benjen's a Stark. He got saved, not the other people in his party, so it points to Benjen's blood being the one. That's why we always say Proto-Stark.
Yeah.
But could it be both? Could he be the first incarnation of an ice and fire child? Was old Valyria not as old as, or was it like older than we think? You know, that's what I mean. I think the prequel can explore stuff like that and not give us all the direct answers about the age of, the civilizations, the Valyrians. I did a video 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, about Azor Ahai being Valyrian, the first or the last hero being Valyrian or part Valyrian, because we can't believe the timelines, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. All that was to say, you can't necessarily trust these timelines. So yeah, there's something to it. I can't say for sure. I think the first person to ever think about that was Teflon. I don't want to say it's mine. Tony Teflon, one of the OGs on YouTube, brought that up, and he's done some videos on it too, but which got a lot of us thinking about it. So there's definitely something to the Craster, but Craster's almost, regardless of bloodlines, I think he's almost the reincarnate, not directly obviously, of the Night's King tale. You know, the modern version of doing the sacrifices, which they were supposed to be doing the whole time, and that's why he's protected and they don't kill him, and rebuilding his army. So I think there's something to that. There's a lot of time up there at the wall. I don't care about your vows. You know what I mean? You may get with a wilding woman from White Tree. I'm just saying. And he has black blood. So we know he's the son of a Night's Watch and he's a bastard son. Let's see here. Thank you. I don't know. I cannot read Russian. But I got some rubies here.
I think it says Charles Jones.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Jon Snow, for the super chat. Appreciate it. How do you think the trailer... How do you think will trailer realize with Oscar? Okay. I'm not sure what you're saying, Jon Snow.
Damn it.
If you're asking about the time of the trailer, March. Oscar as in...
Or is he saying the release with the Oscar awards?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea when the award shows are. Didn't we just have an award show? I don't watch them anymore.
Do you think they'll do a trailer and release it around the time of the Oscars, maybe?
I honestly have no clue about award shows. I don't watch them anymore. I hadn't watched them in years and years.
But would that be the Oscars, specifically, since they're huge on the Oscars, No, they're not. No, that's the other awards that they win.
They have to get the whole season in before this
the
next
Oscars
year's.
is for movies. That's right.
Right. So I don't know. That's I don't know when that is that a thing. Somebody tell me. Somebody in the chat will know better than me.
I can actually do this one, guys. I can find out the date.
You can. Yeah, you can look that.
This
shit
is
up.
in my wheelhouse.
I have no idea. I know we just had one. Herb Coswell. There's Herb's question. Thank you, Mother Dragon, for grabbing it. Herb Coswell is not a GOT question, but which OG Avenger you think will die in Endgame? For me, Iron Man and Cap, with Cap revealed as Skrull. I don't know about Tony Stark. I think that's a possibility. Definitely Captain America, and Bucky will take his place. Captain's gone. He's a goner. I thought it was going to happen this time. I honestly did, but they're waiting. So there's Deborah. Deborah Breedlove is back. So I'm sorry, Deborah and Herb. I don't know how you got put on that list. I'm not sure if it was a Nightbot thing. Just be careful if you're doing caps and emojis. This is not Twitch, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely Captain America, Herb. I don't know about Iron Man. I don't know about Tony Stark. I think he could go too, but I'm definitely betting on Captain America, and Bucky will take his place.
Yes.
As the new Captain America. That's going to happen. All right. Kevin Warner, Chris, have you seen Secrets of the Citadel and Indie Geeks video on What If the Long Night Never Happened? What do you think? I have not seen it, Kevin. So I can't speak on what they said. I have not seen. I don't get a time to watch a lot of videos, unfortunately. So I try to take it easier on the weekends, and I can catch up on a couple, but I have not seen that one yet. And I got to get Robert on this channel too. I was on Robert's channel, and me and Robert are supposed to do something else, but now, of course, everything drops, trailers drop, and all this shit. So everybody gets super busy. So I'm going to have Robert on at some point as well from In Deep Geek, and Jim is welcome anytime, of course. And some other dude that's unnamed is welcome anytime too. Let's see. Where did I just saw? Oh, speaking of unnamed people. Bridge 4, thank you, man. Arya sentenced Darian the Singer as Ned would have, but not in the show. Think there's any shot in the books or show that Arya isn't as forgiving as Jon in terms of Jorah's past? Yeah, I don't know, man. The show version, at least, I think Arya, we've already saw her. You know, we've seen her take the Hound off the list. So I think show Arya as of last year, the way I took it at least, was that they pretty much wrapped up the idea of her being. I'm not saying I still think that she will take the opportunity to try to kill Cersei, the Mountain. That's definitely in her wheelhouse. But I think she's pretty much done with the whole. Yeah, she is less forgiving, but I think she's done with the secret assassin thing. Unless she needs that skill occasionally, but she won't go out seeking it, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. If that makes sense. So I think that's the case with Arya, at least in the show. And I think the books will pretty much follow suit, because the Faceless Men, to me, was the whole storyline was a literal physical embodiment of her identity crisis. Mm-hmm. She had since, season 1 or book 1, whichever you're going by. It was like a literal manifestation of her, looking like a boy, Arya Horseface, and then becoming all these people, Arya on the road, Blind Beth, all these characters in the books. So it was a physical manifestation of that. She learned these skills, and now that's why I don't buy that the Faceless Men come after her on the show and like hunt her down and kill her. Why? I mean, they gave her the tools to serve the many-faced God, right? And so she's going to go out and do that. And I think he knows Jaqen, or whoever Jaqen actually is, knows that Arya is not just going to kill innocent people, regardless of. So anyway, that's my take on it. But yeah, I will. She's not as forgiving, but it's for sure. And I think that maybe, hopefully, we didn't see a lot with Jon. He was supposed to change a lot after his death. Didn't really change that much. But hopefully he'll be a little bit more fuck on, or we got to do this. This has just got to be done type thing. And I think that's hopefully what we'll see more of in season 8. Let's see. Randy Suimatsu, thank you, Randy. Davos, Jon, Gendry, and Arya all hate Melisandre. She better bring some powerful help or magic, or one of them will get her. That is true. But it's like we said, if they take her into custody and they bring her in front of Jon and Davos, and they're all there, and Dany will be there at that point. Dany knows her a little bit, she'll recognize her, but she don't know the details, right? She don't know. She went out and that's where Varys talked to her. They didn't part on good terms as she spoke, but Dany doesn't know any of this stuff. But if she says, all I'm saying is, if she says, "Look, I know I'm supposed to die, but just let me die the way to help you win," I just think they have to agree with that. Yes. Now, that's not to say that Davos won't sneak in there by himself and go, Yeah, he's. I don't know.
Been dying to do that.
He has. So, Arya, for example, she could be. That could be, going back to Kev's question. That could be a thing where, okay, it's a target of opportunity. She's not going to go out looking for her, but she shows up. Okay, right. She's on my list. She stole Gendry. She did all this horrible thing. Then she finds out about the other stuff. She may take her out, and that may sow a little bit of something between Jon and Arya. A little like, look, that's not your call type thing. You know what I mean? Right. I'm the king, or she's the queen now. I'm the warden of the North. Whatever. That may cause a little drama there. So that would be kind of cool, though. Not necessarily, because she's going to have to go, but I think she's got to go by fire. That's what we've always been saying. Yes. So, yeah, it's a good point, Randy. It certainly could happen that way. RT Sizzle, thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat again. What's your opinion on the Tyrion betrayal theories? I don't buy it. I don't buy a direct, straight up betrayal. I think if that happens, it's got to be something to the effect of it looks like a betrayal. I don't buy that you have all these seasons building up to serving Dany, bringing a Targaryen back. This includes Varys, by the way. This argument includes Varys.
Yeah.
The whole entire thing was set up to bring a Targaryen back. They get her back over here finally in season last year, and then all of a sudden he's doing it like the whole time. He's just working for Cersei, just to I think again he will want to save that child. Now he won't know that child is going to be lost for a while, so he may do something to try to tell Dany don't kill her, but it could be seen as treason. But he will not directly betray her. Is all I mean, or Varys. It doesn't make any sense. It just would be like a shocker for the point of a shocker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
For somebody like me who really just watches the show, how is it a foregone conclusion that the baby's lost? How did that get leaked, and who has verified it, and why would they verify it? If they leave people hanging on a cliffhanger, why would they release a statement saying, we're going to kill that baby, by the way, no need to even worry about it next season?
From my understanding, we got it from our sleuthing expert on YouTube who has some inside information, and they decided to take that part out. That's my understanding.
They took it out of last season.
Of last season, yes, of last season. So that's all I know is and I think the other side of the argument, even if you didn't know that, is the Maggie the Frog. It doesn't fit the prophecy. Everything else has fit so far, and if you break one thing of that, then nothing else even matters. Which may happen. That could possibly happen, because that could show that she made that prophecy happen. You know what I mean? She's the one who lived by it and self-fulfilled it. So, but that's what I mean by the actual cutting out of the scene, supposedly. That's my understanding of it. But
it's that's just strange to me that it was, left us hanging like that, and then all of a sudden, no need to wait till next year.
Yeah, no idea what their thought process is. Maybe it is for this extended drama. Let's see. Asterix, do you feel Dany is vengeful enough to kill Tyrion even for an appearance of betrayal? She could be if she gets in one of her moods, but I don't know. I really don't think she's Mad Queen. Cersei is Mad Queen, and that's why a lot of people think that Cersei is a Targaryen. And Jaime, I think it fits better than Tyrion. We've said that a million times for a couple of years around here.
Does.
Tyrion is not a Targaryen. It fits better. It's such a better story if he is Tywin's only son.
Yeah.
That's what makes it work like that. But
it's genius.
It fits the timeline, if you believe it, with Joanna fits better that Cersei and Jaime are both Targaryens. That's what works, not Tyrion. So my point being is that with all that, I know that was a little long-winded, but the point is that Cersei is the Mad Queen, like the Mad King. She admires this stuff. She loves fire.
Yes.
She gets off on fire, on things burning, just like the Mad King, and he did. So
I wouldn't be surprised if that gets revealed. Actually,
right? That is still a big possibility, and that's why I'm not completely shut out that idea. And people's forgotten about it.
Yeah, the blonde hair still,
Yeah, people want to make, they kind of, you got brought up with the 3 dragon riders, and then for a couple seasons now, we hadn't thought much about Tyrion Targaryen, much less about Jaime and Cersei Targaryen or whatever. So, or Waters they would be or whatever, I guess. But anyway, the point being is I think that fits a lot better than Tyrion. So I think it's a possibility. Thank you, Jon Snow again. Thank you for Russian Jon Snow. Appreciate it, man. Jon were dead and resurrected. When Night King will die, well, maybe Jon will die too as other whites. Apologize for my English language skills. I'm still learning.
We understand.
Totally understand. No problem. Thank you so much. I don't think Jon will die necessarily because of that, because Jon was resurrected, but he is not living because of magic. He's not sustained by magic, is what I'm saying. So, Beric, for example, I know people love to throw out the fire white thing because George R. R. Martin has some weird conversation with somebody about a fire white. That's not. He still bleeds. He still has a heartbeat. He still feels pain. You know what I mean?
Still feels pleasure.
Pleasure and pain. Has kids, for example. You can't do that if you're dead. So magic doesn't sustain him. So therefore, if you let's for example, if our in-game theory works and they destroy the werewoods and the magic goes away, Jon's not going to just drop dead, assuming he wasn't already dead. So yeah, I don't buy that he's connected to the with the Night King directly. Now, Bran, you could argue that.
Yeah,
because he's mentally tied.
He is
mentally. So does he? If you lose your mind, you die. Essentially, you lose your body. I don't know. So Bran could
shut down Weirwood.net.
He may go Hodor, or he may straight up die.
The only thing I could see.
Yeah, that's
his only saving grace is that he goes Hodor.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was our original idea about Bran going Hodor.
Yes,
a little payback, for what he had to do. But it's not, again, I don't blame him. He had to do it to save the world. But that's the great part about this story is people are doing things they're great things that have to be done. It literally saves the world and millions of people, but they do horrible things in the process, and that's part of what Bran's story is. So Bran fits to me more with that, along the lines of paralleling the Night King death than Jon would. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense.
Yes, they learned it by watching Ned.
Yeah,
you gotta do horrible things.
I just thought about that commercial. I learned about watching you.
All right.
That's what popped in my head. If anybody remembers those commercials. Let's see. Mizuma 10K on Patreon. Thank you, Mizuma. A question from Ungoliant. And your biopic, and your biopic, what is that? At SmokeScreen, would you be more Ron Livingstone or Ron Jeremy? Okay.
Follow up. Dust on the Throne. Would you be more John C. Reilly or John Holmes? I damn sure ain't got nothing in common with John Holmes.
Yes. Yeah.
I think I'd be John C. Reilly.
Yeah, I guess give me Ron Livingston. I don't know. Who's that? I have no idea. Yeah, so that's not from Ungoliant. You lying. That's from you. Why are you trying to act like it's Ungoliant asking? Maybe it is. That's a Mizuma question. Yeah, both. I'll take both. Both for 500, Alex. Let me check this shit here. Oh, shit. Always got to get him a zoom. I can't believe there hadn't been a bunk bed question, but here it comes. I just said it. Let's see. All right. Up here in the regular chat, let me try to see what we got here. What? Well, you throw me off every time you're laughing.
That's all damn Terrence.
What?
Said small CPAP.
I don't know. I got big hands, I got big hands to palm basketballs with. You know what I'm saying? And back in the day, in size 13 to 14. Anyway, biopic in my biopic. Oh Jesus. Ungoliant has a real question here. Thank you, Ungoliant. Q&A. Given the Tyrion, Jon, Arya love triangle in Germ's original outline, do you think that the triangle will be shifted into Jon, Sansa, Tyrion? No Jon and Sansa. No, that can't work anymore, man. I don't think so. I don't ever buy the idea of Jon and Sansa. I know some people pull for that Jonza thing or ship it. You know how I love that term. But yeah, I can't see Jon ever, and even Sansa for that matter, ever looking at Jon like that, and vice versa. I can't see it. Yeah, Stephen Hart, Germ is George R. R. Martin. Germ. We just say Germ for short is most. But yeah, I think I don't think I could ever see. I mean, yeah, Sansa. I mean, imagine that. Not even a political marriage they would agree to.
Yeah.
I don't even think Sansa would at this point. I don't know. But I would be interested to see the Sansa Tyrion reunion in Beauty and the Beast would be great. Some people want Sansa and Gendry. Some people want Arya and Gendry. We'll see if they even live to do any of that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm down for any Beauty and the Beast scenario. Ungoliant, I don't see them being in love but getting married after Dany dies. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the political marriages after Dany dies. I think about the whole breaking the wheel thing's got to be about getting away from political marriages.
Yes, that's part of it.
That's what I see as part of that. So, Mimi T-Cat Q&A. Will we see Widow's Wail in the I think it was Widow's Wail in the show again? Yeah, I mean, we see Jamie having it right now. So Jamie has Widow's Will, and I think I know a lot of people think that we'll see Bran and have Oathkeeper and Widow's Will reforged with Gendry maybe into ice. I don't know, but we definitely have already seen Widow's Will.
With your name highlighted, there's a question for you.
Proof Pos. Is that Proof Pos? Is that the way I'm saying?
That's the way I'd say it.
Proof Pos, thank you. Q&A Chris is the SmokeScreen name named after the Transformer character. If so, not directly, but I do love the SmokeScreen character. I did think about that when I was coming up with this name, and I didn't really. It wasn't because of that directly, but I thought that's kind of, it sounds like it, but it's cool. I love that name anyway, and he was one of my favorite Transformers. But no, it wasn't a direct reference to SmokeScreen, the character. It was a lot of different things, and then I kind of was just playing with names, and I sketched out a logo. I like the logo with the two.
Like the logo,
stack,
yep.
And I was like, okay, the logo works, so guess what I'm going with.
The logo is what took him off the fence.
Exactly. But no, it wasn't. That's the thing, and that's why I hate that I picked this name now. Instead of something with Game of Thrones or something in it, because I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know this was going to be at a Game of Thrones channel.
Yeah.
But I mean, anyway. So, but you type in SmokeScreen and you get a lot of those. You get like the Transformer. Obviously when you're doing a search. So it doesn't help me as far as you know what I mean, searchability. Let's see. K-Dubs has a question here from Jon Snow. Thank you, Jon Snow. And K-Dubs, have you heard that Bethesda video game company has reached out back to Game of Thrones to make an open world game in the war future? Any thoughts? I would love a great Game of Thrones video game, open world. I would love a WoW style, World of Warcraft, just in case people don't know what I'm talking about. Open world style game, not just these build up your farm, Farmville games. Right. Every game is Farmville with a different theme. And they're fun for a minute. You know what I mean? But we need a real MMORPG. I would love it.
I agree.
I'll
totally.
be all in.
I think it might be what would get me to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, like this weekend, somehow I'm back on World of Warcraft playing around because I love those style games. I used to play Star Wars: The Old Republic. Before that, I played Star Wars Galaxies was my first, and WoW. I was in a guild for years and had all these games, and my little cousin was back into it, and I just started playing around with it this weekend for fun. And I would love to see, and it makes me think about Game of Thrones, so I'd love to see it. Excuse me. D Brown, good Lord, D Brown is she drinking? Is she drinking? Wow, thank you, D Brown. Put this towards my hot tub at ProtoCon. We're gonna have a hot tub for D Brown.
Oh hell yeah!
We're gonna have a bunk bed for Mazuma and K-Dubs and Kev. They're gonna all three be on the top bunk.
Yes.
Together, and Riddick's on the bottom.
And so many pictures are gonna be taken.
Yeah, so we're going to have to hook that up, man. Thank you, D Brown, for so much. Appreciate that.
Love you, girl.
It's almost like, well, I shouldn't say that. I put her in a bad mood. It's not a joke at you, D Brown. I was just going to say something about football, but I won't. Thank you so much, D. Let's see. Jon Snow again. Russian Jon Snow. I'm sorry for calling you Russian Jon Snow, really. But I just see the icon. It says Jon Snow. Thank you so much. What is your thoughts about Bran's vision season 8? Will we see the Isle of Faces? By the way, my name is... okay, here we go.
Awesome.
Thank you. Stanislav.
Awesome
Which
name.
is hilarious. It sounds like Stanislav. Hey, I got it right. No, that's cool. Thank you. I'm glad to know what to say instead of Jon Snow. It's like John Doe, almost. It literally is. Anyway, yeah, Bran's visions, Isle of Faces. I would love to see it again. That's my idea. I don't know if they'll go with that in the show. I think they can still do it. I don't think you have to have a bunch of build up to it because that would over foreshadow it if they did it wrong. So we did get a mention of it of the God's Eye, the lake. So if they do a good 5-minute or less flashback with the Tourney at Harrenhal or something like that, you can set that up.
You can.
So I want to see it. Are we guaranteed to see it?
We have
No.
talked about that. You could be so easy. So easy.
It would be. It would be easy to throw that in there.
And not take up too much time.
Here's the thing, you don't need to know the location to understand Howland Reed. Everybody in the show is familiar with Howland Reed.
Yep.
If you say that Howland Reed has been at this location for all these years, then people understand that immediately. You don't have to have people have been there, going by, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think we'll definitely get something with Bran in regards to the first long night. You know, Sam kind of guiding him with those books he stole from the Citadel. So we're definitely going to see some of that, but I don't know about a direct Isle of Faces thing. We'll see what route they go, or if it's even feasible. We could just be way off and wrong. That's certainly a possibility too. So I would love to see it, wishful thinking, the Isle of Faces, but more than likely in some way it will be a lot of first long night stuff, what happened the first time, and Bran, and he's going to be guided by Sam with the whole Citadel book theft. He's now a wanted man from the Citadel.
That thing's overdue. He's going to have a big bill.
Yeah, so he took a lot of books. We got to have him and Gilly going through a lot of shit, apparently. RT Sizzle, thank you for the super chat too. Again, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you think we will see Howland Reed in Winterfell? I don't think so. I really, if you didn't see him with Jon's coronation and Rob's coronation, I don't think we'll see him now. I think the idea behind that is that he's at the Isle of Faces.
Yep.
And he's
stuck.
And he's maybe physically. He definitely wasn't in the War of the Five Kings. Again, he was told, well, Rob sent a raven to Greywater Watch. The question, and he answered the call. He held the neck for Rob.
Yeah.
But was he actually there?
Didn't have to be.
We didn't. It don't. Yes, right. He don't have to be. So I think we may, if we get Howland Reed, it's got to be something like that, not in Winterfell, is the point. So there's a reason he hadn't been there so many times, and maybe it's a physical thing. I don't know. Maybe he is another. Although it's really odd that you wouldn't have Bloodraven mention another Green Seer, or I don't know. It kind of takes away from him, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really odd, but I wouldn't think we would see him in Winterfell. Alrighty, let's see. I think it's time for our last little stretcher before we end this thing. Let me double check everything here. I think we're good. I don't want to miss anybody's stuff, and we'll come back and grab more questions from the regular chat and wrap it up. I think we're good there. Yeah, I think so. Alrighty, let's grab Dust on the Throne says he'll try that to whoever he's talking to.
Peach.
Just getting in the middle.
A chapstick.
Oh, yes. Happy official birthday, Carol Brown.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying, Carol. There's all of a sudden we had a bigger night than I expected. I'm trying to keep up. I'm not good at this anymore. I'm not used to the bigger. I mean, we're gonna have to figure it out on during the season. We have 5,000 or 6,000 again. I'm trying to grab these questions here. Herb asks, thank you, Mother of Dragon, for grabbing this as well.
Thank you.
You think Arya threatening the Northern Lords' heads could be foreshadowing that Arya kills Mel or someone who was not her call to kill, and Jon gives her a talk for it? Could be. It's what I was saying earlier. That could be a little bit of strife, but I don't know if they'll go. I don't know if they have time for all this. All these different drama between Jon and Arya.
I think about that when I read a lot of these questions.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's just not a lot of time. You're going to have the main drama with Northern Lords versus Dany and Jon.
Yes.
And Arya's going to take up for Jon, and I don't know if they'll get into a spat or not. You know what I mean? They could, though, because she's done some crazy shit, but so has he. So he can't really hag, get on her to her too much, because they've done horrible shit. I mean, he just hung.
Exactly.
He hung Ollie.
Dude.
I mean, so
exactly.
Anyway, I wouldn't think so. I just threw that out there as a possibility. That's all. Let's see here. Mazuma, thank you, Mazuma, for the super chat, man. Kuno, will there be a barbecue grilling day at ProtoCon? Yes.
Yes, there
will be. Follow up with
will the sausages touch the buns? Yes, they will.
Yeah, but we're doing hamburgers. So, yes, the meat will touch
Where's the beef?
The meat will touch the buns. Yes, we will. That will be happening at ProtoCon. I think it's Carol Brown, correct me. Is it Saturday or Sunday, the cookout? I can't remember. We have a general outline.
I just listened to Carol.
We don't have it. Yeah, exactly. Carol's the leader of all this. So ask Carol to be sure. But yes, we do have a cookout day where everybody can, Riddick will be out there. Oh, that's going to be crazy. I'm not going to be able to cook hamburgers. I'm going to have to be watching him. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Hell yeah.
He's crazy around a lot of people. He loves people.
I'll be trying to make funnel cakes.
That's right. Good. For damn sure. Okay, all right. So, yeah, Mike Bushnell, where is ProtoCon? It is here locally. Weed. I can't say.
Not legal in North Carolina yet.
Not legal here, but hey, I'm not a cop. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, anyway, Saturday. Okay, Saturday, Carol Brown. Thank you, Carol, for getting me on track. Okay. Potato salad, John Haymaker. I'm sure there will be. I don't eat it, but I'm sure there will be.
I prefer my potato salad warm.
Do you?
Yep. Like right when you make it.
I don't mind that. I do too.
Before it gets put in the fridge.
I agree.
I like it.
I don't love it at all, but I'd rather have it that way. I totally agree. I totally get you. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a stretcher really quick and let the Riddick out real quick, and we'll come back.
Tater salad.
So, all right. Let me get my thing over here fixed, so I don't. No, that's not right. That's not. I don't know what's happening. Nothing's working right tonight. Mazuma, I don't know. You can answer that. You and K-Dubs have to answer that. Because you're going to be in the top bunk.
I prefer syrup.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Let's see. Where's my... There's that. Okay. Yeah, give us a couple minutes, and we will be...
right back.
Restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king. perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
Alrighty, we're back, I think.
Get ready.
Yes, we're back, I think. Alrighty.
I'll be shirtless by the end of this session.
Oh, hell. Here we go. Let's see. Is Herb Coswell going to bed? Good night, Herb.
Good night, Herb.
Have a good
Sorry
one,
about all the trouble earlier, but glad we got you straightened out.
Yeah, you and Deborah both. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if it was Nightbot or somebody. Anyway. Let's see. Bridge 4. I am now. Look, now the thing's back. You see that? What is
happening? Going on?
Everything's broken.
What in the hell?
What in the hell? But yeah, as far as channel memberships, as you were saying, I am way past eligible but I cannot enable it because it's not there yet. It says you are not eligible at this time. You're supposed to get a pop-up, had a ticket open about it, and they have not even responded to the ticket. You can't get any attention or response from anybody until you get 100K, as you know, where you have a contact. So, anyway, that's not going to happen for a while. Let's see here. All right, let me go back to this. Doc Holliday haints in the house. Yeah, it is Bridge 4. It's crazy. They took because I remember when they started announcing this kind of stuff a couple years ago, it was 100K, then they lowered it to 60. No, was it 60K or 80? Then they lowered it to 30K. So as far as subscribers and all these other things, so a lot of people meet it. All they say is they're just rolling it out slowly, whatever that means. But yeah, so there's nothing there for me to actually enable, is what I'm saying. Thank you. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get to this this thing here. Where was? I hear alerts working again. Stanislav. That's what we're gonna call Stanislav. Stanislav. So cool. We're gonna call him Stanis. Everybody gets nicknames here, by the way. Stanislav. Just saying. Anyway, Stanislav with the super chat, and I see some other ones too. I'm skipping around here for a second. Hold on one. Yeah, okay. May people destroy White Walkers with wildfire. Anyway, Night King can escape back over the wall, and Jon in the 6th episode will go behind him for the final duel in Lands of Always Winter. I think wildfire would burn regular White Walkers and stuff. And we said before, like, if it's just burning, they can walk through it like anything else. But the sheer explosiveness of it.
Yeah, they
because
can't
think about it,
that.
dragons are immune to fire, but many dragons died in the volcanic explosions of the 14 flames.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, wildfire could do it if it's in the right circumstance, for sure. I believe. I just don't think anything can survive an explosion, is what I mean. But it's so powerful, but possibly. But as far as the wall goes, I don't think we'll have a wall. I think that's the point. The wall's got to come down completely, and I don't think there will be any kind of escape for him. Maybe he tries. I don't know, because I think he wants it to end. I think he wants the curse to end. I don't think he's planning on escaping anything. I think he's planning on dying. That's the idea. So, yeah, we'll see probably a fight somewhere, but I don't think it'll be like back up north or anything. Let's see. Carrie Nevis. Hello, Carrie. Thank you for the super chat. Chastity Munaz, I believe. Munoz. I'm not sure if I'm butchering that name. Sorry. Would like to know if you think the others attack from the crypts. I don't think the others attack from the crypts. I think the crypts are more of an escape route.
Yeah.
I've never bought to the idea of. I like the idea, but I don't buy the idea that the Kings of Winter are raised from the dead. Because again, there are no Kings of Winter. They're dust. There's nothing to raise. It's just coming from a common sense perspective. Again, we can pretend that bones and stuff never go away and they're still put together and they're skeletons. But look, they put them in these things in boxes, or whatever, and then they build a statue beside them. And so I just don't see how it happens. But anyway, the crypts are important as far as Jon's heritage in the books and probably an escape route to Wintertown or somewhere.
I see a scene where they're running. And they're just like in Blood Raven's Cave.
Yep.
And there's a group of them just hammering down on them as they're running through there.
That's the general idea, I think, with the crypts, at least in the show. Probably a little more to it in the books, but not. I just don't think there's necessarily a magical thing. I mean, there may be a magical thing tied to the Night King, but it's not because Brandon the Builder supposedly raised Winterfell with magic, founder of House Stark, all that stuff. But I don't necessarily think it's to, like Ned said, keep the spirits in or whatever. You know what I mean? Because there's no. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if iron swords are rusted away for bone to be left.
Damn sure know that. I mean?
Anyway,
few teeth and a cloud of dust.
Exactly. So what? Yeah. So, but I mean, then again, just to throw it out there, there are shadow babies. So I mean, you gotta keep your mind open for it.
That is true.
Bear Juden Bear, thank you, Bear Juden Bear, for the super chat. Do you think the Night King could be going to the gods out to use the magic / power of the place to do something that will blow our minds? And what are some possibilities? It's certainly possible. I don't know how much more he could do. Essentially, just him showing up someplace, everybody dies of cold, and he raises those people from the dead. But I think it still goes back to the end game, at least in our theory, is that he goes to blow up the Isle of Faces.
Right.
And you know, the idea behind it, the irony behind it, is that he's doing what was the first men were doing anyway. So they created the Night King because of this, and they end up having to destroy the very place they were trying to protect because they did the nuclear option.
That's right.
That's the whole idea. So that will still blow my mind, even though I have it's in the back of my head that it could happen.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I didn't skip. Okay, no, that was.
Good night, Peach.
Night, Peach. Thank you for hanging out as usual. Let's see. Mod Mary 1, thank you, Mod Mary. Will Sam Tarly blow the Horn of Winter and awaken giants? Mod Mary, I don't think so. I don't think that is a metaphor for earthquakes. So maybe that's the way the books happen. Maybe there's not an ice dragon or whatever you want to call it, and that's how the wall comes down by an earthquake. But that's what that means. It's not literal giants sleeping beneath the earth. So in the case of the books, that may be how the wall comes down, where they find the Horn of Winter, or already has it, perhaps. We don't know. But the horns are really big in the books, though. They're not these little, fucking flutes. It's like the little flute you bought in 6th grade. It's, you know what I'm saying? They're giant,
right,
according to the artwork. Like the horn, like the dragon horn. So anyway, the Horn of Jormungand, I think, is essentially causes earthquakes, and that's what it's for. So in the books, it very well may be a possibility that that's how the wall comes, crumbling down. So we'll see if that's a book thing. The show thing, they just did a little shout-out to it. I don't even know if we'll see that little horn again they found with the dragon glass in the show.
I saw that question come in while you were answering another question, and in the chat I said, that's a great T-shirt idea. I'm the Horn of Winter. Below me.
There you go. I like those shirts I showed you today, man.
I did too, yeah.
Those are cool. Stannis again. We have Stannis back here, ladies and gentlemen. Stannis, Russian Stannis. Faceless men, thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat. Faceless men believe in God of Death. There's a connection to the White Walkers. I don't think the Faceless men, I made a separate video on this just as an idea. Like, would they be happy with the Night King? Because he is essentially serving their god, and they don't really believe in a god. They just believe in death, and that's why they respect all religions, because it all leads to the same place. But I don't think they would enjoy or like the idea of the Night King resurrecting people, because it's not final. So I don't think the idea of the video was like, are they on the same side in some way? Not like directly, but would they be opposed to the Night King killing everybody? Yeah, because death is supposed to be a final thing.
That's right.
So I don't think there's a direct connection there, again, between the Faceless Men and the White Walkers. Again, I did a video just kind of talking about that idea, but my conclusion was that, yeah, they would not really like that idea, because it's not serving their god. No. They're coming back in necromancy, is what I mean.
That's right.
So they're, I don't think they're on the same side.
It's almost like a spit in their god's face.
Exactly, if they actually believe that's an actual deity.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Thank you, Dominic Martino. Appreciate the dono on Streamlabs. The big battle will happen relatively early because of how close the wall is to Winterfell, right? Do you think we'll see Dragon Riders battle that soon, or will they save that beating for the Night King? That for beating the Night King. Love the show. Keep it up, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I think Winterfell, we might, I don't know. It's going to be episode 3 is what we're guessing for the big battle of Winterfell, but that's not going to be the final battle. I think they'll probably save that. I'm not sure the Night King just sits there and waits on the army. You know what I mean? Maybe he goes on and does other things to set up later, Owl Faces things or something. So I don't know. I guess we could see some kind of dragon battle there because they're going to be there with dragons supposedly. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see a couple of those. But if it depends on are they going for like one big, episode 6 battle with dragons to save it, or are they going to go ahead and spread it out among the whole season? I don't know. I think it makes sense that you would go ahead and see a dragon battle there.
Yeah, it does.
Or at least dragons fighting. Now, whether you have the Night King fighting back or he's there is a different story. I don't know. A lot of people think he'll keep on going, and the Army of the Dead just do what they do, and while he
we'll
does
still
something.
see dragons.
Yeah, you're going to see dragons for sure.
Kicking ass.
It's just a matter of it's dragon versus dragon.
Right.
But that will definitely be a big theme. We're going to see Dance of the Dragons 2.0 for sure.
Oh, yes.
Just like we saw Field of Fire 2.0. Let's see. Look, D definitely. D Brown's definitely in the hot tub drinking. Thank you, D Brown. I feel like I got to start like I'm gonna have to give her my Social Security number, write her off taxes,
Hell yeah.
so she can write me off on taxes. Thank you, D Brown. Really appreciate it. One more. Yup. Hashtag Proto Stark in the hot tub. See, and making it rain like the Saints win the Super Bowl, Chris. Did you tell her what I was going to say?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's all I was going to say, D. I was just going to say you would think the Saints won the Super Bowl. But I didn't want to, stir up any old feelings. But thank you so much, D. Brown. I knew she was in the hot tub, Pro Starking it up.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much, D. Ungoliants. I need a countdown clock to episode 1. If I could, I got one on Facebook that I don't know how to make one though. I need to find one I can post somewhere. But that's what I could do. Just a 24-hour-a-day live stream countdown.
Oh hell yeah!
Maybe I can do that. But it'll crash all the time. So I'd have to have a whole separate computer doing it.
Oh, I still love the idea of mounting cameras randomly around the house.
24-hour live stream with us. Yeah, we've thought about that for sure. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. You got the whole PewDiePie versus T-Series 24/7 live streams. Maybe we'll just do a GOT live stream 24 hours a day. I had to get a separate computer though, and let that run.
Sometimes I might have to put a sock over the one in my bedroom.
Oh shit! Ooh, Lord, here we go, and we're into the last 15 minutes. You know how this goes. Let's see. Stannis again. Thank you, Stannis, for the super chat. Avengers 4 or Game of Thrones finale, what will win? Oh, I mean, what will win? Game of Thrones by far.
Hell yeah.
That's the saddest thing for me. It's just because Avengers, it's going to be sad, but they can always make other movies. They're going to have plenty more big and more Marvel movies and
right.
New people coming in and origin stories. But Game of Thrones, that's it. I mean, we're going to get the prequels,
dude,
but there's no sequels, and we don't want sequels. I don't think.
If they
if
they would run this season but release the finale in theaters, the box office would be right with the Avengers.
They actually thought about movies for Game of Thrones, and they rejected it. That was actually a thing.
No, I'm saying just the finale, not like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
whatever they were going to put on HBO, put it in theaters.
If they want to break records,
they would break records. Mm-hmm. Hell yes.
Absolutely. I agree. Let's see. Okay, Randy Suimatsu. Thank you, Randy. If there's a major battle in Winterfell or one in King's Landing, then the final standoff with the Night King might not be part of the major battle. Yeah, that's true. I know this kind of goes back to the idea a lot of people were, will the Night King be the final villain or will it be Cersei? I just don't like the idea of Cersei being the final villain, I mean, I can see them doing kind of things together where they're co-villains, and she even tries to, I don't know,
right.
There's Night Queen Cersei theories and stuff like that, but they could go that route. I mean, who knows? I don't necessarily think I would like it. Nothing I can do about it. I'd have to accept it. But anyway, I think you got to do the Night King as the final big bad, and get his twist. We got to get his twist. He's got to be the third twist. It can't be just Cersei's there the whole time. All right.
Mimi Keycat says, "SmokeScreen, y'all are up late. Y'all have President's Day off."
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mimi, I do. I've been doing this for a living now for 3 years. I don't know, a long time. So yeah, I have tomorrow off.
And I go in at 5 tomorrow evening, so I'm good.
But we're always up to about 1:15, 1:20 on these live streams anyway. I've been a night owl my entire life. Asterisk says the final villain is Dany. I don't buy it. I don't buy that Dany's the final villain. I don't like it. I just don't. I mean, it could happen. I just don't like that idea of all this to build up and then she ends up being the Mad Queen or doing something crazy or evil or whatever. It just don't sound like her. But she is a Targaryen. I don't know. It's possible, but I would give that a low, improbable chance. Bias alert. Dany is the final villain. Vlad Riot. Cersei becomes the Mad Queen. Absolutely. She's already halfway there. Or she's more than halfway there. This is it. This is it for her. She is going to, again, going back to what we were talking about before with the child. That's it. You know, once that's over, she has lost all hope. She's back. She's sinking. Oh yeah, dropping to the bottom. That's it. Whatever little bit left of humanity was there that made her make this deal is out the window.
That's right.
Mo Castillo, thank you, Mo, for the super chat. Third twist: Baby Sam will need to be killed. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know why though. I mean, because he's the male, but I don't know. I really don't think Baby Sam will have a big role. Because he's just another child. And I don't mean that, it's not a slight on him.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he's just they did come after the child, like when Sam killed the White Walker, Sam the Slayer. But I don't see that, because a lot of people thought at first, like, that's why they're coming. They're coming to get the child that was promised to them. But they were active way, way before them. Some people say, Summerhall or Harrenhal or whatever, or, the Mad King killing Starks or something. Jon's birth we've mentioned. But yeah, I don't think there's the Baby Sam is a big deal anymore.
No, anymore. That's the key.
Anymore, right.
If the shit wasn't going down, they would have already had him.
Yes.
Yeah. But
they were already active.
He has nothing to do with that.
He would have been another.
But they would have been pissed. They would have got him. Already have him. Sam and him and Gilly would be dead. But there's bigger fish to fry. They are on a mission.
Yep, exactly. Mo's following up too. He's been a baby for a few seasons now, and maybe a sacrifice to the White Walkers. Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing, though. I mean, he did age. After watching season 7 a couple more times, and I've been watching it again last couple weeks, he did age. A lot of people said, like, why ain't he aging? I think he aged fine, actually.
Who?
Baby Sam.
Oh yeah, he aged fine.
He aged fine. That was the initial thing. Like, he seems too young for however many. I think he aged fairly normal, so I don't think that's an issue. Randy Sumatsu, thank you, Randy, for the super chat. Cersei's miscarriage should be the opening scene. That may be, but apparently, if they're not lying, we get Winterfell or maybe Wintertown. But I think that will be very early for sure. Probably episode 1. That may be what we see Cersei walking away from after talking to Qyburn or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that look.
That's complete defeated, sad look. I don't know. Jake Beam Q&A. Thank you, Jake. Any thoughts on Tyrion flipping? It sketches me out that we didn't see the entirety of Cersei in this conversation after the Dragon Pit. Yeah, I've been saying I don't like this idea. I don't buy the idea of Tyrion straight out, abandoning Dany in any way. If something looks like that, maybe, possibly I could see, but not a straight out betrayal. It doesn't fit. It doesn't make any sense.
They just put it in there to make everybody wonder about it.
Right, because he can't in that meeting. I mean, think about it. What can he promise? All he can promise is to talk to Dany about things. Mm-hmm. He can't say like, "I'll keep you alive," or "I'll try." All he can say is, "I'll try to keep you alive to let your child be born." That's all he can say. You know what I mean?
Or he can say, "Yeah, I'll stab her in the back for you."
Yeah. But
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If he's going to turn, he could do something like that. But if it's something on her behalf, he can't promise shit. He's just a hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where are? Yeah, Mimi's falling up. Tyrion must have made some kind of deal with Cersei to get out of that room with Cersei alive. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though. Like James just said, he could have said anything to get out of that room.
Exactly.
But all I'm saying is he can't promise anything on behalf of Dany without saying, look, I can speak to her.
That's all I can do.
She's a reasonable person.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, I mean, a direct betrayal, it doesn't fit the scheme. It doesn't fit the storyline. It certainly doesn't fit his character arc of all this, stuff, and him end up being... Because think about the books, it's drawn out. He's still not met Dany. He's in Marine with the bloody flux going around. It wouldn't make any sense for all these books to build up for him to be the hand of the queen, and then all of a sudden it's like, nah, I don't like her, fuck her.
Right.
When everything in the show so far has been like, I believe in you.
He's reached his place.
Exactly.
All the roller coaster of Tyrion's is over.
Exactly.
He may die, but he's picked a side and found his purpose in life.
Exactly. That's a good way to put the purpose. Exactly. Let's see. Riddick is he knows his time. He knows his time. It's about PB time. I can't say that word. Let's see. Stannis again. We got some. Somebody, I think, Galena says Stannis love. Thank you, Stannis. What if Azor Ahai is not a hero? Who will bring the dawn but a blacksmith? Dany can be him. She brought Lightbringer dragons to a hero, Jon. That works too. There's many interpretations. My interpretation for the last 3 years, starting with a video way back that I've actually did a couple remixes on. So you can see it a couple times in remix form. Is I've always stuck to Rhaegar. If you have to label a single person, now it fits everybody.
Right.
It fits Jon metaphorically. It fits Dany literally. She literally woke dragons from stone, under a bleeding star, born amidst salt and smoke, all that stuff. But if you had to label somebody, it's Rhaegar. Rhaegar had 3 attempts to make a Lightbringer, and the third one was successful. Jon is the metaphorical Lightbringer. This is about a person, not a literal flaming sword. And I'm not saying this, Stannis. I know you may not have heard our explanation, but I've said a million times, what can a magical flaming sword do that a regular Valyrian steel sword can't already do?
Right.
As I always say, it'd have to shoot freaking laser beams, or something. So yeah, Jon is Lightbringer, the metaphorical Lightbringer. Rhaegar had 3 attempts. And I even did the video. I wish I had a link to it. And explained the first attempt, which was a non-wife, so to speak, where a Baratheon was sent over to find a suitable wife. He died in water. The second was a lion and all that stuff. Even follows that and everything. The whole water, lion, and heart thing. But yeah, the Nissa tale is a tale of... it's a sexual tale.
Mm-hmm.
Ecstasy is involved, not just pain. So yes,
not the drug ecstasy.
Exactly. That's right. So yes, it is. That's what I've been saying for 3 years now, and I'm sticking to it. Damn it. Let's see. Where's I saw a question somewhere. What? Haviz, do you think Cersei may exploit the fact that Sansa killed Lysa Tully to bring Robb and Aaron to ally with her? Also, do you think final battle against White Walkers could be in the Eyrie? I mean, yeah, Haviz, if we see Sweet Robin again, certainly. We said that before. I mean, if he says what happened to my uncle, it's probably his father, Littlefinger. All they're going to say is, look, he killed your mom. He was lying the whole time, and he's going to be like, okay, cool. I mean, seriously, he's not a kid anymore. I mean, he's grown in the show so far. Books, we'll see, but I don't know. I don't think that they'll do I mean, I think it makes sense to talk about the Eyrie, and it probably will be a book thing, but I don't think we'll see the Eyrie, honestly, unless we again see Sweet Robin getting a thing. I don't even know why we see that, though. So it makes sense. The Erie's a great place, but you can't defend against the dragon in the air. But, of course, they don't know that yet. So I don't know if we'll even see the Eyrie in Season 8. I mean, again, that's more book stuff. Gillian. Why SmokeScreen? Why in the hell is you begin reading Mazuma 10,000 questions as if they're going to be serious? I don't know. Because he actually, every once in a while he has one.
That's right.
Every once in a while he'll throw a serious one in there, you know, and then he tries to like preface it with something that looks serious.
Yeah, he likes the bait and switches.
It's a bait and switch, exactly. I don't know. I should have learned. I might start pre-reading everything before. Let's see. Where are we at here? Let me double check this really quick. I think we're good. We'll grab a couple more.
So what about this calendar?
Oh Lord. Y'all can talk about a calendar. I'm not involved in a calendar of any sort. I mean, I'll say about the calendar is we have not got any.
Come up with the themes.
I'm not coming up with anything.
I'll do the pictures.
Let me just say this about this calendar. I have not received anything in regards to the ladies of SmokeScreen. I have not received any pictures for you know purposes of studying the subjects.
Oh yes,
or anything
that's
like
right.
that. You know,
check your spam folder.
I haven't. So I mean, that's all I can say. I haven't received anything about it. Jesus. Oh Lord. Anyway, let's see here. We'll grab a couple more and get out of here. Let's see. It's 1:16 from the. Let's grab some stuff from regular chat. I think we're caught up on everything. So yeah, we got Cassandra. I got one. Kelly, everybody's talking about the calendar now. Amanda King's Miss January, apparently. Hoonja, I thought Hoonja was going to be in the calendar. Hoonja's in the calendar.
Who's crazy enough to do it?
Yeah, he would do it. Sansa told everyone before they killed Littlefinger. Yeah, exactly. That is true. That is true, Hoonjav. Everybody knows that by now, so I'm sure it's got back to Robin by now. I'm sure that Royce is like off screen sending him communications. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't he be? Probably got a thing right after it happened. Let's see. Where are we at?
Cassandra, I want May. My birthday's in May. So you got to be in the picture with me.
Oh, shit. Alex Montero. Hey, man. Q&A, thanks, guys. I got one more question. Do you think Do you think Dany and Jon represent Azor Ahai, and the last hero, Dany, was reborn in fire like Azor Ahai, and Jon went north with some companions like and a dog? I think Bran's actually fits the last hero better. Mm-hmm. He went north with companions and a dog, direwolf. So I think that kind of parallels that a little better than Jon's Beyond the Wall trek, but that fits too. They both kind of fit, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the Azor Ahai last hero. The stories are not accurate, obviously. They've been, you know, we don't really know what they mean. Are they the same person? Probably a lot from different cultures, some hero character. But the idea is, thematically, is that it's not one savior. Now, Jon is a savior. In a sense, it's kind of contradictory because Jon is, in a way, he's required in some way with his magical blood. So in some ways, it is contradictory. But, yeah, I think Bran's story kind of fits the last hero a little better. So it almost kind of gives you an idea that the last hero, maybe he was the, I don't know, maybe he was a predecessor to Bloodraven down the line. I don't know. And of course, some people think he's the Night King too somehow. But again, all that stuff with the Night's King and, you know, the last hero, I'll go back and just say it like this. You have to have cause and effect. The Night King has to be there first, right? The original Night King, the one created with Dragonglass in the heart, before the other stuff, the effects can happen. Before the Night's King tale, before the Night's Watch ever was created, before there was a last hero to save the world, it's simple cause and effect. You have to have an evil bearing down on the world in order for all this other stuff to happen. The Night's Watch would have never been formed. You would have never had a last hero to save the world. You would have never had the Night's King tale, even, no matter what Lord Commander it was, regardless of the numbers, if they're wrong, regardless of the years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to have the original evil first, or whatever you want to call it, the original nuclear option. Simple cause and effect. So the Night King has to be first. Let's see here. Nicholas saying every is a Brandon Stark. Are you saying every generation, Nicholas? There's a Brandon Stark pretty much? Or are you saying Bran Stark has been every Brandon Stark? I think that may be what you're hinting at there. I think that's a cool idea, but again, we said that before. Is if you have Bran being every Brandon Stark, how does he physically manifest himself?
Hated it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That was out of left field.
I just hate
what
hearing
in the
that.
hell?
I'm sorry. I know it's popular, but I don't like it. I don't like the idea.
He can't do it. I mean, he could, if we're assuming that he can somehow ward a regular person that's not Hodor, he would have to somehow influence Brandon Stark, not be him. You can't be physically manifested back in those days, and then I don't think it works like that. So anyway, I don't know if that's exactly what you were saying, but I'm just guessing. Bennett Arnold reincarnation, just a guess. I don't buy reincarnation in this world. I don't think so. Not that he didn't take some aspects from that for some of these religions, but more book stuff, more book stuff there. A lot of crazy religion in the books that's not in the show. The main focus is the 7, the old gods, obviously, and now R'hllor. Good point. I read it in my head like that every time.
Me too. If I say it at work,
I know, it's completely changed. The word.
In my mind, that's
You're
the way.
saying, good point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Electrode Q&A. Tormund and Beric have 150 miles to get to Castle Black to get down from the top of the wall. No inns or restaurants up there. They will they be teleported? Yeah, Electro, we said that before. They could come down somewhere else, though. There's a lot of castles. So I think they won't show it, but they'll probably come knocking on the door south of Castle Black, right? And go in that way. I'm sure that they came down, some other castle. There's 17 castles along the wall. Only 3 are being occupied currently. So they can still get down the old steps or whatever, like at Eastwatch.
Yeah.
So they'll come down, walk over. That would take a couple months or whatever. But, I'm sure they'll get there in 10 minutes. But yeah, we'll see how they do it. I'm sure they'll show up. It would be cool to see them show up on top of the wall. But yeah, that's just can't happen. They have to eat, and they're not going to go down in a castle and then sleep for the night, build a fire somewhere, and then go back up that way. It's too cold. So yeah, they'll come down some castle. I don't think they'll show that. They could show the Night Fort again or something, but I don't think they'll show that again. Zephilia, nobody's controlling Nightbot. He's a bot. Yeah, he's doing okay tonight. I don't think he's kicking anybody in the nuts too hard. too bad tonight. Okay, let's grab one more. We got to get out of here. The Riddicks got to eat. And let me double check everything. And we'll grab one more good one from the chat. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I think we're good, though. Let me check check this. That would be the same thing I'm reading there. I don't think I'm missing anything.
I don't think so.
Wait a minute. Did I miss a D Brown? Because I love you guys. D Brown, yes, I did. Thank you, D Brown, again.
We love you too.
We love you, D Brown. And I saw you register for ProtoCon. Told you not to register. You're automatic. You're automatically there. But I saw that. So thank you, by the way. But you didn't have to register. But yes, quick reminder, ProtoCon. ProtoCon is, again, for those that may have not been here, it's our little August of this year. It will happen. Our little get-together, mini-con, so to speak, for a weekend here locally, and we'll all hang out and have a meet and greet, and we'll do some panels and talk about some Game of Thrones and other stuff. We'll probably live stream from there. So anyway, you can see the link to that in any video description. And
good night, Stanislav.
Let me refresh that. Yes, thank you, Stanis the Manus. That's oh, thank you again. He's actually got a super chat there. Let me grab that really quick. Yeah, again, thank you, Stan. Appreciate all the super chats, man. I'm glad to talk to you guys and try my skills in English. Thank you for your channel. Have a good night. You too. Thank you so much, man.
Your English has gotten better with each.
It literally has.
Chat question.
It literally has. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry.
You're good on the English.
You're perfect now.
I know people that were born and raised here that don't speak English at all.
That's right.
I mean, literally in this town, that you can't understand them. So you're good to go. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much, Stannis the Manus.
Stannis the Manus.
Appreciate it. Okay. B1 Mary, Q&A. So are the White Walker the original beings of Westeros? The pact made between the White Walkers getting the lands of Always Winter, the children getting the forest, and the humans getting the rest. No, it couldn't be that way. You have to have the children first, and the giants. So that's what we're told. That could not be necessarily true. Maybe there were Valyrians. They found the sea stone chair already carved when First Men got here. So something's different.
Right.
But what we're told is the children were released before the Night King because they created him. Again, cause and effect, right?
Yes.
You have to have them here first. You have to have the First Men coming over, starting war with them, burning down their werewoods, all that stuff. Then they created the Night King to counteract the humans, the First Men. Then, there you go. The rest of the story is now history, as they say. So I generally believe that's probably fairly accurate, except for the idea that there probably were some humans that were here at least visiting, because the children didn't carve that sea stone chair out of black oily stone. You know, somebody laid some there's some stuff with that as well. This seems to be tied to a shy. Let's see. All right, one more, Riddick. One more. Kelly Gant, PhotoCon. Said Proto Stark. PhotoCon.
That's funny.
All right. Let's see. Thank you, LMR, for all these. I see your mod skills going on all night. Appreciate it.
That's so cool.
Hey, ZH Stannis, how are you? Bennett Arnold speaks hillbilly. See, exactly, Bennett. We know plenty of them.
You see AO.
Oh no, your English is great, but you need to work on your Dothraki. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. All right. Let's see. Wait. What was that? I saw. What was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, Angeline is more amazed that Stannis can understand me. That is true. I mean, we're some country boys, and believe me, I learned about that when I first started on YouTube more than anything else. It was never like your audio. I mean, there's a couple like your audio sucks, but it was mostly like, why's a redneck? You ain't reading. You know,
yeah.
It was more of those kind of comments. You obviously you can't read, so anyway. Okay, all right.
Good night, Hoons. I see both of y'all checking out.
Yes. Thank you, man. Have a good one. We're gonna get out of here. I think we're good. John Haymaker needs a dip, so it's time to go. So we got to go.
Everybody hit Carol with a happy birthday on your way out.
Yes. Again, thank you everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Me and James were talking about it again. I just didn't feel like doing anything. I just been in this kind of like, and I got to start focusing more on my health, and YouTube's just killing me. But yeah, we do these and we feel so much better, like instantly. I mean, it's just so fun hanging out with you guys. You guys make it very cool. The best damn community. So glad to be some small part of something, man. You know what I mean? And
I was just telling him, I know I had a good week last week, but this week...
Oh, about to spit thunder about my nose. Oh, I'm burning.
Like I told people, I'm trying to put my best smile forward, but my fucking life fell apart last night. It fucking ended.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing.
I'm surprised I'm here
I'm not
right
laughing
now.
at you. I'm laughing with you.
Yes.
Because just the way you're saying it.
So
anyway.
Thank you. I hope I fooled you all. I hope you didn't know I was bummed out. But yeah, we love this. We need it.
Yes, be careful, Choo Choo Train. Nightbot just grabbed you for emojis there. Sorry about that. He won't. He's just a 5-second timeout. Choo Choo Train.
I really about got you, didn't I?
Yes. Sun drop came up here. It's burning in my left nostril. Because we were talking about that last week. There's no bad news.
I know. Damn it.
Anyways.
Jinx
so
myself.
yes, thank you everybody. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I'm trying to think. Go to that GoFundMe I posted if you can. If just throw in $1, whatever you got, don't matter. Help out. Really appreciate it because we're going to be doing again during the season. The last episode we'll be doing St. June again. So anyway, this week I don't know what videos are coming out. Honestly, I think me and Val are recording a collab again for the next set of. Damn, Riddick's he's trying to get that ball. I think we're doing another this next set of predictions is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. So anyway,
and look for me. Look for me.
Oh, hey.
I think I've got some time freeing up in my life. Unfortunately. All I can do is laugh.
That's right.
But yeah, so I'll, spill my guts to you. You know how I roll.
Yeah.
You know what my streams are like.
Yes. Anyway, so thank you all. Thank you, mods. I appreciate you grabbing questions and all the good stuff and keeping assholes away. Although we don't get many. We don't. We rarely get some. We have a few. I mean, believe me, the list I looked at for doing this for damn almost 4 years now is not long at all. So we've been doing good. But thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the super chats, follows, subscriptions, donations, all that. Really appreciate it. And anyway, yes, I'm just running on rambling.
You're nailing a bunch of good points, though.
I'm just rambling. So
bunch of good points.
Exactly. Riddick, come say bye, buddy. Come here, bub. Come on.
Yes.
Come say bye, buddy. Let me let's show the Riddick. Yeah, you tell him.
Good boy.
Okay, all right, buddy. Alrighty. Okay, so I don't know. I can't even see if that's even right. Is that? Are we back? No, it's just on. There we go. Maybe
there we go.
Something like that. Okay. Riddick said good night. Thank you all. Love you all. Wait. I always forget. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you, mods. Love you all. Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you.
I don't even know how we do it anymore. We'll see you
next time.
Restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king. Give you back your homes, but perhaps I can give you justice.